Alpha Wednesdays, Alpha Wednesdays, Alpha Wednesdays. We're back in the building. Last week there was technical difficulties. What can we say? But right now we're back. You know, we got everything set up how we need it to be. We're missing one component, but at the end of the day we hacked around it. But for the most part, you know, we got everything going. Like I said, last week was a dud. But this week we're ready to go. We already got everybody in the building right now. We got Vic Nasty's in the building. We got AZ's in the building, and we got the one and only Alpha. Let's see here. Can you guys, everyone, say something in the mic? Let's make sure everybody's we can hear you guys.
Something.
You can hear me.
All right. Do we got Billups in here? No. That was not. He's still nervous. All right, yeah, just on the whoever's talking, whoever's not talking, try to go on mute so we can so like the audio's clear. And then when Alpha is speaking, everybody give him his airways. Let him all right.
It'll be a dynamic conversation, you know.
What was that, Alpha?
So it'll be a dynamic conversation. I'm not gonna go on it. I probably won't go on many monologues.
You're fine, man. We gotta introduce somebody to. We tried to introduce this person last week, Alpha, but you know we technical difficulties. So right now, everybody, we're gonna introduce the AlphaBot version 1.
All right, here we go. I actually heard this one before, but yeah. Are you playing it?
How can't you hear it? Alpha?
It's very low. I can barely hear it.
Huh. You might have to listen to a stream directly.
Man, it only took 4 minutes for our first
no
AV
way.
issue. The new record.
Oh, there's no way. I thought you could hear it pretty good. Vic just heard it pretty good.
It might just be on the stream that you have to like tune into the stream.
Nah, it was pretty quiet, bro.
Oh, there you go. Never mind.
Hey, Abe Nasty 123. Is on the stream? Is it quiet? Like, can you hear the audio? He's gonna take too long to answer. Nobody heard that. AlphaBot version 1.
We could hear it. It was just very low.
All right, well, fucking focus.
Yeah,
Everybody focus.
I could hear
Everybody focus. I'm playing it again. We're gonna start. Everybody just close your eyes and concentrate. Alphas, don't interrupt, Alpha. Here we go, AlphaBot.
Nobody can hear it, dude. Like literally impossible.
Alpha, stop talking over him.
Yeah, I can hear it when you're not talking, Alpha.
What's the point of a bot you can barely hear, dude?
Turn up your volume, Alpha.
All right, Alpha. Thanks for the. Like I said, just focus, guys. And this is AlphaBot version 1. This is version 1 of AlphaBot. Thank you for that one, AlphaBot. I mean,
was that supposed to be Alpha? Because it sure didn't sound like him.
Well, so there's listen, AlphaBot version 1. It's still this is version 1. We're announcing it. Here's this one. This one sounds a little bit better. Hang on, Alpha. What's going on? There we go. Thanks for that, AlphaBot. Thank you for that one. That's more like Alpha, right?
Yeah, I would say that sounds like a white version of Alpha.
Yes. Well, we found out that Alpha's voice is actually very freaking complicated to clone. It's very hard. He's like a monotone, like schizophrenic. It's weird. Let's see here.
Alpha, would you agree with that characterization of being a monotone schizophrenic? Like, how do you feel about that?
I think I'm like way more even keeled than any schizophrenic.
Alpha with the words, even keel.
Those aren't complex words, by the way. They're like typical words.
So today we got 2 showrunners, right? Obviously, right now they're crashing on Diddy, so we have to jump on the wave. So run Diddy, run. The fall of Puff Daddy. So I'll let you guys in a second. If you guys want, you guys can say what you think about it. I'll say what I want to last about it. I don't think anybody has watched the Dynasty documentary in this Discord right now. So it's not gonna be about the Dynasty documentary. There is one scene in this documentary that completely threw me off of the whole trajectory of the Dynasty documentary. I had to I threw away we did a stream before, like giving analyzing what we thought so far. We threw that bitch away because this one scene completely changed everything about the Dynasty documentary. So that one, I'll say it right now. Like Tom Brady, this is one of the last seasons, second to last season that's with the Patriots. They have 5 rings. He goes to Robert Kraft's office. He doesn't want to talk about it on the documentary. He goes, I don't want to talk about it. Some things left private. Robert Kraft, Tommy came in there with Gisele, and they were just snapping. Gisele was like, you don't treat my Tommy like a man, blah, 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 blah. And then ever since then, it was known Tom Brady's out of here. But it took and then
Abe, how did we go from talking about Puff Daddy to Tom Brady?
That's the second show. There's 2 showrunners, my guy.
I mean,
there's 2 showrunners.
But you're kind of starting the second show already.
No.
Like you're going off on a monologue about it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm giving.
You gotta like
giving.
introduce the concepts, you know.
This is that concept, but I have to build this concept up because we're not talking about the Dynasty as a documentary. We're talking about the philosophy that went down in the Dynasty documentary of something.
Can you explain to me what does Tom Brady have to do with?
It's two separate showrunners. So it's like if you don't know about Diddy, I want to hear your opinion about did Gisele make Tom Brady a man? Because I was getting to that, but you guys kind of interrupted it. So I get what you're saying. I wasn't. It was almost over, like my little rant. You guys kind of cut it off. It was like we're like 80% there.
Right. So are we gonna go back to Diddy?
Yes, we're going back to Diddy. Yeah, I'm opening these up because at the end of it, you'll hear the question that we're presenting, and then we'll go back to Diddy if you want. We can talk about the Diddy situation. But this is just it's the opening of the show, which you guys just botched, but it's all right. So in this scene, Robert Kraft goes, Tom was hysterically crying, like sobbing, like, blah, blah, blah. And Gisele's next to him talking about, Bill Belichick's not treating Tom Brady, Tom like a man. He need, and like that dynamic was crazy. So, and then what happens? Tom Brady, they win Super Bowl, leaves, does his thing, wins another Super Bowl, and retires. But up until then, he was very passive. He didn't let anybody, he let Bill Belichick basically beat his ass his whole career. He let him do whatever he wanted. He was just couldn't have a voice like that. Ever since that day, he changed. I'm a man now. That's what the documentary looks like. So now Tom Brady's a man. So the question is, did your wife make you the man? Did Gisele make Tom Brady the man? A man. That's the question.
So what I'm confused about is you're talking about the inflection point of him becoming a man. It involved him crying to Robert Kraft. What is I'm not following what your inflection point is supposed to be.
Did Gisele wake his little boy ass up, wake Tommy up, and say, "You're now Tom. You're Thomas"? Did she go put layers SmackDown? I think that was her first time, that they said that she came in and was talking about the team. She's never involved. She's not in this documentary, but she's not involved with player operations, anything with the team. But this time she comes in and she puts her foot down and says, Bill's not treating Tom like a man. And then Tom steps his game up.
They got divorced shortly after that, right?
They got divorced, and that's the kicker. That's why could be a whole thing. Because did she make him the man?
Can you define what you mean by a man? Can you define what you mean by a man?
Standing on his 2 feet, holding his own.
He's like a multi-time champion of his sport, right?
Yeah. So just so we're clear in this premise,
did Gisele make the greatest athlete of all time a man?
So you're saying that he wasn't a man after he won 6 Super Bowls?
He won 5 at this time.
Okay, sure.
I think it was the 6th that did it.
Yes.
Right?
Tom Brady became a
Tom
Brady became a man.
You're not a man. You're not a man till you win 6 Super Bowls. That's what I've always said.
I don't think winning 6, Gisele didn't give a shit. She was like, "You better stand up for yourself. Stop letting Bill pee on you. Stop letting Bill smack you around."
I mean, but obviously it's a team, right? You got to fall in line, and it was working. He won 6 Super Bowls, so I don't know if smacking around and pissing on him is the right way to look at it.
There's an evolution that Bill Belichick refused to do as a player. As a player coach long-term relationship, Bill Belichick failed to pivot his angle with Tom Brady, and that's why this documentary is made. Literally, it's made. I don't want to give it up, but this documentary is it's not the Patriots at the end of the day. It's a Robert Kraft highlight reel, and it's Robert Kraft getting a shotgun and saying, "Tom, you want to go win 7 without me?" and just blow his back. Bill, you wanna ruin my 7th ring? Because the 7th ring was so important. Robert Kraft's so salty that Tom has 7 rings. He's so salty. So this whole thing was saying, I wanted that 7 at New England. I didn't get it. I'm making this documentary. Shotgun to you guys.
So you're saying that Robert Kraft is controlling the media narrative in this documentary?
Him and Apple, it looks like.
Yeah, Robert Kraft controlling. Huh. Wonder if there's any dots to connect there.
Robert Kraft. He's crafting it? Is this like a pun? He's crafting this documentary?
I don't know. Maybe put on your thinking hat for this one, Abe.
I think he's trying to say that it's propaganda for Robert Kraft.
Oh,
he's really good at propaganda, controlling the news and the message that gets out.
He's He's so good at it, I promise you, because up until that moment, like I knew what he was doing, but up until that moment, it kind of was like everything, all of his like good traits, I just started looking at him funny. I'm like, this guy.
So you thought like a billionaire was just like some clueless idiot or something
If
like
Tom
that?
Brady
Like,
doesn't want,
who won the NFL team.
if Tom Brady doesn't want that story out, you don't put that out.
Yeah, I wonder where Robert Kraft learned all those tactics that he's using.
He's a crafty guy, that guy. Very, very crafty. You see how he bought the team, you know? Very crafty. Very, very crafty.
So when did P Diddy and Tom Brady like hang out? At Michael Rubin's party, right?
Michael Rubin's party, yeah. We're not gonna we don't got to conflate the two. We don't have to we don't got to fuse them. We're not.
No, I wanted to know.
Wait, so was Tom Brady a man when he was hanging out with P Diddy?
Was he a man hanging out? I think that he said, you know what, I'm a beast now, I'm a man, and maybe
hang out with like some like dude that.
I mean, we can. This conversation is deep. We could say, is a man getting a divorce? I'm not going to say that, but you know, that's what.
Were you saying like Diddy's basically the equivalent of Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick's a psychopath.
Right, but he got 6 rings, so can you argue with results at the end of the day? He's the greatest coach.
I love Bill Belichick. I think this is one of the worst hit pieces. I feel like Bill Belichick, if I'm Bill Belichick, I don't think I'm going to any more Patriots events. I'm not really like, I'm not flying if I'm Bill Belichick, because they do shoot at Tom a little bit, but the whole thing is basically making Bill Belichick Michael Myers, straight up. Like.
So let me ask you a question about the documentary. Name some examples of how they portrayed Robert Kraft in a bad light.
He doesn't. Robert Kraft's bad light. Let me tell you.
Why do you think that is? It's literally propaganda.
Robert Kraft's bad light, and this is.
Hey, do you think like billionaires are above like putting out like propaganda for themselves?
I'm not saying
like,
not for the Dynasty, not for the Patriots. Come on now. Not for the greatest.
Even Urban Meyer put out like a puff piece for himself so he can get back into coaching. You see that Swamp Kings?
He didn't need this. Robert Kraft didn't need this. Robert Kraft, he's always been. He's like.
Why not? What do you mean he doesn't need this? These people are like human beings, just like you and me. You know, like they have.
You have to understand the debate in the circles is who is most responsible for the 6 rings. Is it Tom or is it Bill? And Robert Kraft wanted to make sure that his name was included alongside Tom and Bill, so he put out this documentary.
Exactly.
It should not be viewed as like a true recollection of what happened. It should be viewed as Robert Kraft's psycho perspective and his attempt to try and put his name alongside the 2 people that actually won the 6 rings.
100%.
Did you know in the NFLPA report cards that came out last month, the team with the lowest owner score was the Patriots? They ranked dead last in all weight rooms and facilities, and they're the only team in the NFL that didn't offer daycare for the players during games. So he's actually an awful owner, and it was shown in the NFLPA report cards. This is just his propaganda piece because he's really good at it.
We got some AZ with some insider information right now. That's key. I didn't know that. No, that's key because there's literally not one bad thing that the only bad thing that documentary portrays about Robert Kraft. People just gotta come is what's it called? Did Aaron Hernandez smuck him? Like he fooled him, and he was so like he's never been in his whole career of life in business. He's never like been fooled by a person, and that's like the biggest lie of all time. If you see the documentaries about Aaron Hernandez, hang on.
Do you know Aaron Hernandez? Do you know he was gay and he had a lover in jail?
He was gay on the Patriots.
Well, that's not gay if they're fucking other dudes in prison. That's like totally normal.
To have a lover in jail though, it's not just like
when he
I think it transcends
killed himself.
like just fucking, right?
Well, he killed himself in jail and wrote a letter to his baby mama and his girl, and then wrote a letter to his lover, and they were very different. He was definitely gay.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. That probably was like there's so much conflict inside of him because like he had these feelings that he couldn't express. So he just like some people just react really weird to that. So he just was like ultra violent.
Wait, so Abe, the original question was did Gisele make Brady a man?
Abe left the stream. He can't even.
No. That's right. But here's the thing, really quick. Aaron Hernandez was fucking gay the whole damn time. Wes Welker had to tell whoever's locker was next to him, he goes, "Yo, whatever Aaron does, just ignore it. Don't respond to him." He used to like get his nuts and put them on people. He used to put it like he used to do some freaky shit in the locker room. Like
Doesn't really surprise me.
everybody knew this guy was everybody knew he was like something was wrong with him.
So
Yes.
is along those lines, is Diddy also gay?
So here's the thing: is that's we can go there.
Isn't it obvious though?
I mean, that was your number one showrunner topic, wasn't it? Like, do you
Is-
want to go there?
Is Diddy gay? Diddy, I wanted to say the last. I want to say my opinion last about this, but I'll rock with.
Well, Abe, do you think the rumors are true? Do you think they're true?
I think Diddy's
I mean,
gonna
whether
get. I think
or
Diddy
not-
is 100% innocent. I think Diddy's 100% innocent. I think he's gonna walk away out of this, and he's gonna do his Diddy shenanigans. They're not getting Diddy out of here. I'm sorry. Diddy's gonna come out. He's gonna say he's bisexual. And
All right. Aside from all this like controversial baiting that you're doing, like why do you think he's innocent?
that's why I wanted to go last. I'm saying he's
Yeah,
innocent
I know
because he's a.
I don't
he
actually know the
parties.
story. I don't know the story
He's
about
a
him.
party.
Actually.
He parties, bro. They're getting him on. He's just a partier. This guy parties. He has always thrown the craziest parties. Everyone's known he's had these parties. They're parties, bro. He has these sick parties.
Okay,
and
what did he do though? What did he do? I heard he did like some fucked up stuff. So what did
Well, I
he
mean,
do
his
that people accusing him of?
His parties involved underage girls, like Epstein Island style. So I think that's
Oh,
the
okay.
one big caveat that you might be overlooking there, Abe.
I think that what they're doing is so the federal law is 18 and older, right? A lot of states and a lot of different areas. I think Florida,
No,
it's like
no,
17.
no.
It
No,
is.
it's
It
not.
is. So
Not
you
though.
can throw
Not if you're 18 though.
obviously,
that applies.
that's what we're talking
yeah,
about. That obviously.
So I'm saying that even if he did, he was still doing statutory rape.
No.
Wait,
people
Abe,
over
are
age
you
18. No, if they're
hold on? Are you
18
making excuses for Diddy saying that no, the 16-year-old's legal in certain states? Is that the
I heard
is
it
that
was.
the story?
I heard they were 17.
I mean, that's
I mean, it's still
still
the same
like
thing.
underage.
It's
Yeah.
it's underage, and you're saying I'm telling you, a man who has notorious parties, who everybody wants to go to his parties. If you can get to this party, you're going. So if a 17-year-old has like a connect in the industry and they're like, "Yo, come to this party," they're going to it. If a 16-year-old, they're probably gonna go to it too, and they're gonna be there.
Yeah,
But-
Abe, we know
technically
that teenagers
legal-
are gonna go.
Would you
We know
say
that
this is
we know
similar
that
to
we know teenagers are gonna party with celebrities if given the chance.
Yeah, and
This is
Abe,
very
wouldn't you say
obvious.
if you're throwing a party, you're responsible if 16-year-old sex workers are there. Isn't that ultimately going to be on you if you're the one throwing these parties?
Sex workers is a very, very, very extreme and
What are you, his
Okay,
lawyer, bro?
you're
Are
a
you like his
legend.
fucking lawyer?
You're a legend
Yeah,
because
maybe don't
this is
get-
we're not gonna throw conspiracies like that. We're not gonna
Okay.
Okay, even get rid of the word sex workers. Isn't it if you're throwing a party, don't you have a responsibility to not have 16 and 17-year-old girls having sex with
Absolutely.
other people at your party?
absolutely.
So he is guilty of that. He was responsible.
He would be guilty of that, and that is a different crime. It's a different like a persecution on a person than saying that this guy's has a Epstein Island type stuff. It's not anywhere near what that was. Epstein, you can't put them in the same category. Epstein Island it's so ruthless. The fact
Wasn't it
that
similar though?
it's not similar. It's not similar.
I mean, weren't they both doing the same thing? They were
The fact
procuring
that-
girls for.
No.
For, like,
He
other
is
rich
fucking procuring children, bro. Diddy's he's not going and finding children. Okay?
No, I mean the Epstein girls were like roughly the same age.
No, they
were like
weren't.
teens.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
They were
like 14,
significant-
15, 16.
Okay.
No, they're all post puberty.
None of those numbers we have said on that stream up until now.
So you do know, despite if it's anywhere from 12, 13, 14, 15 to 17, it's all the same thing. Are you like trying to distinguish between like how bad, like how we should prosecute them based on the age?
I'm not saying
victim?
I'm not going to ever compare a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old. I'm not even going to compare nothing past 17 in reality to me. I'm not talking about.
Abe, if you had to set the age of consent, what would it be in your opinion?
There's states that have 17. There's states that has 16. The federal law is 18. I'm not a politician. I'm
No,
not a
what do
lawyer.
you think? What do you think? Like 15, 14? I mean,
Hey, don't even answer.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, like
Don't
I'm not.
even answer.
I don't. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna take it there because at the end of the day, it's like that's not my. That's like a culture. it's a culture.
Hey, just say
it's a
18.
culture
Just
question.
say 18.
I'm gonna
No,
say,
just
if
18.
I say, if I said that, I said
Okay.
what it was. I said
Like,
it was.
I tried to give you a way out. Okay.
I mean, the way out is you're sitting here, never mind.
We
Yes, I'm
asked
sitting
AlphaBot.
here.
So Abe, why are you jumping to Diddy's defense? Is what I like. Have you read the indictment? Have you looked at all the evidence? It feels like you're blindly jumping to his defense, almost out of like the eagerness that he is innocent because
No.
you love Diddy. But like,
I actually,
what is actually driving this?
it's not that I don't even, I have no like I don't like Diddy like that.
This is your topic, Abe. At the end of the day,
I'm saying is that I'm telling you that it's very
Abe, we need to
dangerous
get
to start
Devin, bro.
throwing. It's very dangerous to start throwing these titles and start throwing these accusations on somebody, because I can go down a rabbit hole.
How do you know they're just mere titles though? Because it sounds like sex worker is a very specific thing.
But that
So how's
is-
that just
is-
a title?
Because I just think that a guy who's having fucking parties, okay, who is
Okay, are the girls there having sex for money? Yes or no? Or like, what are they? Why are they there?
You know,
Do you
like
know,
I said,
or do you not know?
Is a
I don't-
girl, what is a sex worker? Is a sex worker? She's going
Nobody
somewhere.
has sex for money.
But is she
Sex-
giving the
definition
money
of
back
sex
to
worker-
Diddy? Is she giving the money back to Diddy?
Yeah, she might give it to her pimp.
You think he's taking some
That's
pennies
definition
from hoes?
that is the definition of pimping.
But some,
It's not even that. It's you have to understand. Diddy did these parties for business reasons, the same way that Epstein would. Like, hey, come over to my party or come over to my island. I have girls for you. Let's talk business. Let's do a deal. Diddy wasn't throwing these parties out the goodness of his heart. You know what I mean? There was something in it for him, and these girls were a draw to get people to his parties.
but they were girls. They were girls. They were like Playboy. It was like a Playboy mansion. You guys are switching it. You're all automatically turning these parties into like freaking little children are there. It's irresponsible to do that, and it's not realistic. And you're painting
Irresponsible.
You're painting a picture that's not real, and it's like everyone's starting to do it. I'm like, wait a minute.
We're
like,
simply asking you to defend against these because you are saying Diddy's innocent. We are telling you what he's being accused of, and your defense is just that that's not fair and those are bad things to say. Like, tell us why he's innocent. It's not really tracking for us.
It's not, because what you're doing is you are, first of all everything that you guys are saying is alleged, that he's had these quote unquote sex workers there and young women, young girls there.
Yes, everything is alleged right now.
But
Because there's no conviction, he has not gone to court. Of course, it's alleged at this point.
it's a legend in the sense of just not on the court aspect of just like proof. We don't know any evidence. We know so many people who went to these parties. A lot of people from every industry would go to these parties, and media was always there.
Does that make it right? There's a lot of pedophiles in Hollywood. Is that like?
And hold on,
no,
let me add to that. You are saying right now that there is no proof, and we have to, say wait for the dust to settle. But at the same time, you're saying he's innocent. So, do we need the burden of proof or not? Because you are taking that away.
The burden of proof is that he for 20, 30 years was notorious for having parties. He was a partier. He had a liquor, Ciroc boys. He had nightclubs. All of his music was around partying. This guy was a partier. Do not conflict partying. It's dangerous to do that. That's saying that everybody who goes and parties, now you're going to be like, you're susceptible to being.
Maybe you know that party is not a specific action, right? Like party doesn't describe like damn near anything. Like anybody can say like anybody's partying. Like I don't know what you're talking
Abe
about.
is accusing us of saying that party means like something bad and illegal. Like, no, we have the ability to separate what like a legal party is and what an illegal party is. So,
Yeah, like partying doesn't describe anything really. It's just saying like it's like saying I'm like breathing. Okay, yeah, I breathe. Is that a crime? Like what you're saying just doesn't really make a ton of sense.
Diddy's being taken down. This is a strategic move. They're doing a lot of things right now do you guys think I like Diddy killed Tupac at the end of the day, and that's my favorite rapper. I don't fuck with that. I don't even like him like that. But what's going on right now, I just don't think you can sit there and completely destroy him for the Tupac and Biggie, destroy him for other things. Don't now sit here and just put these titles of sex trafficker. There are actual sex traffickers out there who are getting away with this shit, and that's the goal. This is a smoke screen.
We're talking about Diddy, and do you not think the man who killed Tupac is capable of 30 years later continuing to do awful and bad things. Like, you kind of establish the fact that he does bad things. So why would you think that he's innocent now?
I'm saying he likes to party, and I say that at the end of the day, he with all this gay
Hey, what
stuff,
does that fucking mean?
He's
bro?
bisexual. This guy's a freak. They're called freak
very,
offs.
yeah.
Having a party is a crime. If you have a party, is it not a crime?
You just fried Abe's brain. So, Abe, can you describe what
that?
party means? Can you describe what party means in your view?
Well, also a party, so we need to distinguish it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
'Cause it sounds like you just speak in euphemisms because like you are very disconnected from the reality of what's going on.
I think he was getting at a party as a bisexual.
They're freak offs. They're parties. They're like orgies.
Like you can't. Okay, they're orgies. Okay.
In New York, there's places where you go and there's like couple houses where you go in there and you just what is it called when you like wife swap or whatever? It's,
swingers. Have you
swingers.
tried it? Or what?
No, but that's just legal.
No, what's wrong?
Yo.
But it's okay for Diddy. He does it, right? But for you, no.
It's legal.
No way, right?
With 16-year-olds.
You guys are doing
not
that.
legal.
It's not fair to do that, man. Not fair to do that.
Not fair to who? Diddy? What? Like, what are you like protecting Diddy? Like with all your honor? What's going on here? Why are you so invested in making sure nobody talks bad about him?
I'm trying to conflate the difference between a person who has a sexual addiction, who has a sexual addiction to like women or whatever. Everybody. This guy's a freak. He's a fucking freak, bro. You know he's.
Abe, tell me what. So okay, obviously partying is legal and swinging is legal and orgies are legal. We got all that. What is Diddy?
What is
Diddy?
18.
Yeah, over 18. What is Diddy being accused of that you're saying he's innocent? Like, what specifically is he innocent of?
He's okay. Listen. He's innocent of. He's a guy who had parties, who had.
No. Crimes. What is he being accused of that you swear that he's innocent of? I want to hear what he's innocent of. Don't go on a monologue about parties. We know what parties are.
I'm telling you, he's going to court for things that they're gonna take this guy out for things that you could.
What is he going to court for?
Everything you guys just said.
Okay, and why do you think he's innocent?
I think he's guilty on many different levels, but not those.
Why are you defending him? Okay, so you don't think he's guilty of prostituting 16-year-olds. So what do you think he's guilty of?
You know what? I'll tell you what he's guilty of. Puff one time.
Of partying.
You know, Bad Boy. There was a guy. There was a guy. He owned 25. I forgot his name. Maybe Clyde. I don't know. The guy, he owned 25% of Bad Boy. So Diddy wanted.
Okay, get to the point. So what?
Diddy wanted his him to sign over the rest of the Bad Boy. The guy didn't want to. Diddy gets a computer, like a fucking Mac, like a big ass old 90s Mac, cracks him on the fucking head, makes him get 8 stitches, and makes him suck his dick, and then signs. So
you're defending that.
I'm telling you, like, take him out for that. Fuck, bro. Like, he's a.
He assaulted somebody. He assaulted somebody and then raped somebody. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and then he killed Tupac, but he's innocent of whatever. I don't know what they're charging him of, but he's innocent.
There's no way he would stoop so low as to prostitute 16-year-olds, though. Okay.
Yeah, he draws the line at smashing a computer over someone's head and then
and then basically raping them. Yeah, okay.
We're talking about a man of principle here. Okay, there's lines that P. Diddy will not cross, and Abe knows those lines.
Silence.
Listen,
oh man.
I'm not. Listen. At the end of the day, for me, like I said, I think that everybody's attacking this guy they're just trying to get money from him. Like, I just don't think you can.
Sounds like he's trying to get money from everybody else.
You can't listen. If you're gonna take him out, you take him out a long time ago, and you take him out in ways that you take him out. They're doing this right now. It's just weird that they're using sex trafficker. He's just all this. Why are they doing this? Why are they painting him as a sex trafficker? Why are they?
Because he was.
They're painting Russell Brand the same thing. No, they're doing this shit on purpose, bro, because there's actual sex criminals out there, predators, who are getting away with this shit, and they're continuing to get away with it while people talk about Diddy, Tate, Brand, all the same. It's just kind of like, bro, why are you guys throwing these, like you know?
I think that
the nature of those accusations for all those guys are really different, though.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think that what they're doing is they're conflating every relationship you've had with a woman in any way, form. Look at Vince, sick fuck Vince. anything that you had with women, and they're manipulating either the relationship, and they're pinning laws to it. And
I think you need to look at everything as a case by case basis in the situation, because I think the
they're all
accusations against Russell
manipulating.
Brand are way different than the accusations against Andrew Tate or like Diddy or something like that.
I mean, Andrew Tate's 100% innocent. This guy.
I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. I don't know. He hasn't
Why
been
do you guys
convicted.
know so much about celebrities' court cases?
That's Abe in particular, dude.
We got a show to do. We got a show to do. Dev, you want a name?
You couldn't really defend Diddy.
Let's
so
wait.
You're not that educated on the topic. So how do you know so much without?
You know what? You got to announce yourself after this soundbite. You got to announce yourself.
Damn it, Dev.
Docs.
Oh, sorry, I'm Devin.
All right. We have to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation with you after the stream, man. You might be on punishment. This guy.
You're on probation.
All right.
Tell us about your new nuts, Dev. Let's hear about the product.
So everybody thinks Diddy's going down.
I mean, it sure looks like it.
Yeah. They raided his house and he wasn't home, so I don't know.
Diddy's gonna say, listen, he's gonna come out. He's gonna say, listen, all this stuff is outlandish, and it's all bullshit. And what's really is, I'm bisexual. I love everybody. They call me love because I love everybody. And you guys are manipulating this. And with everybody now wanting to be gay, I'm trans. I'm fans. This, dens, like.
I mean, that's definitely gonna hold up in court. That's pretty sound. Yo, Abe, you gotta if you post this on Twitch, you gotta delete out dumbass Dev.
I'll have to do that. Because this was a reckless.
No government names, Dev. What's wrong with you, dude?
First timer here.
Anyhow, yeah, I don't think you know what you're talking about, Abe.
You said what?
I don't think you know what you're talking about. You're just doing that thing where you take the opposite perspective for trolling purposes.
Not really.
Contrarian Abe.
No, I'm not that guy. I'm being.
You are literally that.
I'm being sincere in the aspect of I don't think that you should attack somebody's like on this aspect and throw these crimes at him when you have like Jay-Z at these parties, when you have X at these parties, when you have this at these parties. If you start saying that now Diddy's having these like little kids and all these there, you're essentially like everybody needs to go to jail. Everybody, because if you didn't do anything, you witnessed it.
That's not at all what anybody is saying. But
of course they're not going to say that. But that's what you should say.
Well, at least you're saying that.
That's what we do over here. It's the Alpha Wednesdays.
Yeah, I just think that your perspective is because like you don't have any proof to back up what you're saying, and then you are just saying that they're wrong because they're wrong. Like everybody else is just wrong because other people in Hollywood got canceled. Therefore, there's no way that like Diddy. This is just like one other cancellation. When I don't really think anybody ever really had a reason to cancel Diddy.
You had every reason to cancel Diddy. For all the things.
Who has a vendetta? Who's a vendetta against them though? Like I know like why people would want to cancel somebody like Russell Brand or they'd want to cancel somebody like Andrew Tate because they have like perspectives that go against like mainstream. But Diddy is just like he's mainstream like to the core. Like he's like as mainstream as it gets. He's like Super Bowl commercial type mainstream. You know what I mean? Like why would anybody? It makes no sense. He doesn't have political views. He doesn't rock the boat like politically or anything like that.
You got to go look at the history books, please. Diddy's a savage.
Right,
Diddy's a gangster.
Bring up an instance.
Vote or die. He was a big Democrat movement, the vote or die thing back in the 2000s.
Yeah, okay. He supports a major political party in the United States. You're literally proving my point. You're like basically proving my point for me. Like he doesn't rock the boat.
Okay, so my sources have just told me that the Dems tried to get him to do some endorse him back in 2021 or 2022. He goes, no, I'm straight, blah blah. He got into it with the Ciroc company, the head of Ciroc, like the parent company with them, and he started flexing too hard. He goes, I'm a billionaire. The reason why you guys are flipping because of me. He wanted more power. He wanted to like really, really take. He wanted to be the. He didn't want to be Ciroc anymore. He wanted to be the parent company. And when they found out he was trying to do that, and how he was doing it was Diddy-wise, aggressive, smacking people. Snapping on people and just doing it like I'm Diddy, and they were like, no, we're not playing with you like that. And that's when everything started crumbling for him. That's when they started. This was like 2-3 years ago in the making that they started attacking him. And let's say this all started really Because Cassie, I'm not saying what he did with Cassie was right. I'm saying that he was in a relationship with a girl for 10 years. Okay, 10 years. And you're saying that, oh, he got her when she's 17 years old. That, people are saying, oh, when she was 17. That's why you guys are saying the sex trafficking. You can say your claim because Cassie was 17. In Florida, it's 17 is the legal age. In federally, it's 18. So in the media
All right,
perspective,
hold on. let's look up age of consent in Florida, because I think you're talking a bunch of bullshit right now.
maybe Florida or California. He has 2 houses. Look
I
them
don't
both
care.
up.
It doesn't matter. No, I'm not looking it up. You look it up. You're making a claim. I think you're just categorically wrong. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see here.
And then, like, read the actual law.
Fuck no. Age of consent in California is 18,
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I guess that's case closed then.
and age of consent in Florida is 18.
Oh, wow. What a shocker.
At the end of the day, I don't know where Cassie's from, but you know, she's. What about New York? It's actually New York.
I guarantee you in New York it's the same.
17's in New York.
Uh-huh. So basically, you just talked out of your ass.
I
for,
did
like, how
not.
long?
Actually, Diddy has a residence in New York, California, and LA. Diddy was born in New York. Technically, if you're going to speak on where he's from and the age of consent, you go from where he's born. So technically, I just won. 17 years old in New York.
That's not how it works, Abe.
It depends on the state that you're in, not where you're
Okay.
from. That's,
Okay, but
that's like saying if
on
I'm
a-
from Michigan, I only have to follow Michigan laws in
Sure.
other states. That's
On
absurd.
a moral standpoint, if you believe growing up that you can date 17-year-olds and that's what you do, then on
That's
that
not
aspect
how
of
the
it-
law works. That's,
No, I'm
the
saying
law
in New
does
York
not
it
go by
does.
more.
In New York, it does.
No, it doesn't work like that anywhere in the world. Like, if you go to another country, you have to obey their laws. Like, you just can't go to Saudi Arabia and do whatever you want. You're going to go to jail. That's it. Well, can't say, well, I grew up in New York. This is what we do. It doesn't work like that.
He could have been in New York doing it. You could have met her in New York. What if you meet her in New York? You can only date in New York?
What are you,
It's like,
what are
hey,
you talking
if you own
about?
if you have a gun in Michigan, you can't take that gun to California. That's how state laws work.
I would never consider a woman my property, but I don't know.
You would never what?
Consider a woman my property like a gun. It's different. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different when you're talking about someone who loves somebody who's in a relationship with them. You know, you can't just be like, oh, you're imagine he goes, you're my New York girl. That's not gonna work. Now he looks like a pimp, maybe.
Well, then maybe just
Okay,
date an
can
18-year-old.
we pause? We have to highlight
Normal.
the complete inanity of what you were saying. So you think that because you live in a certain state, you were born in a certain state, that you don't have to follow the laws of. By the way,
Correct.
New York age
That's
of
what he's
consent.
saying.
New York age of consent, I guarantee you, is 18. I will bet you $500 right now that the age of consent in New York is 18.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you
I have
want
it Googled
You
up.
gotta Google it. You gonna Google it, or you gonna ask AI?
I'm already looking at it. It says 17. That's why I said do it, because I'm already like,
Okay.
it's been
No,
done.
it's not. For an 18-year-old, no, it's not.
Actually, maybe I can do this. Maybe you guys can see it on one of the screens. No, you can't. I can't move for some reason we're having a browser issue where I can't have the browser on the screen. That's the bug.
No, I could see it, dude. I could see it. Yeah, put it back on your screen.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it, dude. Yep. Yeah, I can see it. 17 years old.
Thank
It's
you.
really tiny.
Thanks.
For the legal then 17.
Did everybody see that? Go ahead, Alpha.
What?
You can talk now. Anyways, I'm not saying that, guys. I'm not sitting there saying that, you know, I know this guy did a lot of bad things, so I'm not like but I think that you guys people should pump the brakes on what's happening when you sit there and say you're taking all of his prior relationships and you're destroying a person on every aspect of his life because of that. Now listen, if you go and like Diddy's a really bad example to this because he has done some fucked up things, you know.
Wait, hold on. Let's not get around this idea that because you're from somewhere, you can violate the laws of another state. Okay, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so it's like it's hard. It's gonna be hard to talk about that because I don't know if he was in New York with her. I don't know, but I'm telling you from like a person who.
Yeah, you don't know, and also like I think the allegations are against 16-year-olds. They're about 16-year-olds, not 17-year-olds, right?
Who?
This thing with Diddy.
I don't think you know what you're talking. No, there's a guy. There's Little Rod. There's Cassie, and there's like 2 other people who are speaking. They got the white boy now locked up. He's gonna start talking, and You know what?
Wait,
what Diddy
what do
did?
you-
What Diddy did was he recorded all this, so he would blackmail people, not kids. He just recorded some gay shit.
So literally,
Isn't that a crime?
literally Epstein,
He
right?
with
Because
gays,
that's
not
what
with
Epstein
kids.
did do.
Not with kids though. Epstein's a savage, bro. You can't compare them because
Epstein is a savage. Okay, yeah.
yes,
I mean, yeah, but like, isn't this still? Abe, aren't you admitting that this is a
Didn't you
crime?
call
He's
Diddy a
recording
savage
people
earlier?
having sex.
How
He's
can you-
recording people having sex and using it as blackmail. Like that is a crime that he is guilty of, per your admission, is it not?
correct.
So then, what are we talking about here?
You guys keep saying sex trafficking. You guys keep saying he's doing all this, all that. It's not.
But that's what he's accused of, and
People are
you don't know
comparing-
if he's.
You're comparing him to
So
Epstein.
Abe, your argument is that he's not guilty of everything, but he's guilty of some of the things. So either way,
Exactly.
he's guilty.
No, exactly, and that's the whole point of this. What's going on in the world is what they're doing is they are excusing reality, and they're basically framing and blackmailing people for their past. So if you do something in the past, they want to. Oh, you're a bad person. It's like you're not guilty of this, but it's okay to persecute you because you did some shit in the past. You know.
Well, Abe, you know that's kind of how committing a crime and prosecuting someone works. It has to be. It's like not Minority Report where you can arrest someone for something they're going to do in the future. It like has to be in the past. That's just how it works. So yes, when you do things in the past, you can get in trouble and prosecuted for it. So all of those things you can roll up and charge him with a crime.
They're not doing that. They're sticking to their guns of what they have.
You know his like house got raided, right?
They're looking for the evidence. They're looking for the tapes.
Yeah. You know how they got a warrant to do that? Probably because
I
there's like a lot of evidence suggests that he was a bad dude, right?
I think they had informants. They had 4 people who ratted on him and said that
I mean, whether or not they ratted on him, there's still evidence for a judge to be like, yeah, okay, there's enough evidence for us to like authorize a search of his home.
he hasn't been arrested yet.
Because they can't find him. He ran. That's why.
Oh no!
I'm not interested.
He
in
talked
what
to the
Diddy
police.
did. I want to know what Diddy's gonna do next. Like, what's gonna happen with him? Because you know he's not turning himself in.
Sounds
So
to me
it's
like he would
gonna be-
love jail because then he gets to have like fucking parties and stuff. He gets to have orgies in jail. So
Is he gonna get Epstein?
He's gonna get
No, he's gonna
Epstein.
be on a permanent vacation, dude.
No, did he?
Epstein's a different level from Diddy because like Diddy probably didn't have like government people that are gonna assassinate him. Epstein had like Bill Clinton and shit on his records, so they were like, yeah, we gotta just kill this guy because the price of not doing it is too high.
Meanwhile, everybody who was a part of Epstein Island walked free, and everybody's just nobody.
They didn't though. I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell's in jail. I think like Dershowitz, yeah, he definitely got off.
I think there's a
Like,
list of
obviously.
about 200 or 300 people who are nothing's wrong with
Prince
them.
Andrew from Britain, he's fucked.
For Diddy.
I don't think was Diddy on Epstein Island. I don't
No,
think
he was on Diddy Island.
Gotcha. So then why is he
Wait,
innocent?
you just hold on, Abe. Did you just compare the two? That you just called it Diddy Island, so you're acknowledging that he had a situation similar to Epstein's.
No, I just kind of proved my point. It's telling you that he didn't have a situation similar to Epstein, and somebody of high status.
Shit is Diddy Island. You just literally compared the two.
You're the one who called it Diddler Island, I should say.
Yeah, Diddler Island.
On the premise of you guys are sticking to your guns of comparing him to Epstein, which I don't think is fair, and I don't think it's right to do that. So
It sounds a lot like Epstein to me. I don't really know much. I don't really like have a dog in it. But if he was like soliciting teenage prostitutes
He
to his
wasn't.
guests, he wasn't. How do you know that though? Sounds like a lot of people think he did.
And it's the blackmail part, getting everything on camera to use so you can blackmail people into favorable business deals is like Epstein 101. That's exactly what he had his island
So
for.
I believe that Diddy learned all of his tricks from everybody who taught him all this stuff in Hollywood and all this, and he just did it on a scale where it was just a Diddy scale. And I don't think that Diddy
So what
would do that.
He did it on a Diddy scale.
what
Yeah.
tricks?
What did
Hold
he-
up, what trick, Abe?
What Diddy did was he had women like Young Miami, his like quote unquote girlfriend. She would be there with her friends, and they would be finessing guys essentially, and he would be like get money from them, and they would just get. He didn't tell them to. They would want to go there, knowing there's a whole bunch of rich people there, and they would go and get the bag from them. That's how many. The 95% of women who went to that party, that's what they were there for. Their own MO to find a celebrity to get money from him. And you guys are inflating
Sounds like
that
all
to
like
say-
prostitution.
No, it sounds like every fucking party in reality. So
Every party has prostitutes.
no, none of these women are prostitutes. These women are
They sound like it.
They're called party parties. the
Well,
ones that do.
Yeah.
if you're saying that
Got
a
it.
woman going to a party to meet a man is prostitution, then that's your definition. That's not
You're the one
mine.
telling me they're getting the bag and all this other stuff. So.
I say that they're choosing to talk to specific people who they know have money. I'm not saying
No,
they're
when
getting
you hire women to come to your house to sleep with people so you can help facilitate a business deal, and then you pay that person to sleep with them. That is classic prostitution.
I don't think that was happening on every aspect of it. I think that was happening when Diddy wanted it to happen with the gay shit.
Exactly, though. That's a crime. That's exactly we're not like that.
You're
That's
infusing,
it right there.
but you're infusing now women prostitution, women going to parties, trying to meet rich men, and
Right.
Diddy's gay sex ring.
So I mean,
Gay sex ring.
why does it like why you haven't given us a reason?
What's
to
this new
believe-
thing about the gay sex ring though? This is like a new one. So
Yeah,
you
but
got a gay
hold on.
sex ring.
That's what
You
he,
haven't
that's the
given
whole
us
thing
one
is.
reason, Abe. One reason to believe that he's innocent. Like all you're doing is telling us how awful he is and what he is guilty of, but you haven't given us a reason that he's innocent of anything.
Maybe I'm just trying to protect the women, bro. I'm trying to protect women who like who are going to parties, and meeting rich guys and finessing them and taking their money. Maybe I'm trying to defend them because everybody's calling them prostitutes, and I don't. And I'm not saying they
What
are.
is
But
what does finessing mean in your view?
Hold on, can we just acknowledge that Abe became a feminist on this stream today? So everybody give
Yeah.
it up for feminist Abe. Congrats.
Way to go, woke. The woke mafia takes another person.
Feminist Abe looking out for women's rights and reputations.
I've been trying to tell people that. That's what I've been trying to tell people. That.
You're a feminist.
That's you.
Shit.
I got to get more sounds, to be honest.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I got to get better.
Yo, AlphaBot. What's up with AlphaBot? What's he doing?
AlphaBot. Let's see here. AlphaBot. We have out another AlphaBot. We'll bring one up. There's a whole bunch of AlphaBots, but we're not loaded up. We knew Alpha was going to be here, so we didn't want to conflate it with AlphaBot. Next week we'll do that. We had a lot of pending topics.
Abe, I do want to acknowledge that we have a young and up-and-coming entrepreneur on this call that recently launched a new business, and I thought it would be cool if we heard from this entrepreneur on his business. If you could talk us through it, DeSan.
Yeah, definitely. So we got raw cashews direct from Cote d'Ivoire, West Africa. Jumbo size, largest size you can find in the U.S. 7-ounce Arokia Foods, Arokia cashews on Amazon. 2-pack, $19.99. 10% off. Anybody that uses Abe as a reference, and you should give them a try.
So, yeah, they accept all payments, right? It's Amazon.
Wait, so Cote d'Ivoire, how did you get that connection? That's like that's a long ways away.
Well, so West Africa in general is in like perfect conditions, and they have a huge influx of cashews and other resources that's really untapped. And so my partner, his dad, works with some governments that like developed economic resources out there, and so we worked on getting some grants, and through that process we met like some kings and some different like royalties, and they have a bunch of stuff, so we started that connection through there. And they have a lot of other resources too, like coconuts and rubber and a bunch of different fruits, even water.
So are these blood nuts? Like, are these ethically sourced? It sounds like you're, there could be some shaky ground here that, working with kings and
West
using
Africa?
some work.
Yeah, so my partner went out to one of their plants last year. It seemed like everything was working pretty fine. They were telling us that everything is all on the up and up.
That's what's up, Devin. That's crazy. That's what's up. DeSan in the building launched. What say the name again, really quick?
Arokia Transparent Eats.
Arokia Transparent Eats. Guys, heard it first. Just launched.
Yes, sir.
Big things over here. That's what's up. I'm about to I just ordered my pack right now. Hang on. I just got 100 of them.
Good looks, Abe.
For sure. I can't wait. We're gonna reveal them on the stream next time. We'll get them next Alpha Wednesday. We're gonna do an unveil then for the nuts.
Hell yeah, there you go.
You want me to do like a taste test, or do you want me to like get?
Yeah, for sure. What you should do is get some regular cashews or some cashews from a different like Walmart or something.
Oh, like taste them.
And then you can compare, either taste them or show the difference.
No, but I have a feeling yours are. I saw the packaging. I saw like the Amazon description is like pretty good. So I looked at it. I'm like, whoa, I don't think I got to do all that. I think I got, if I get this and I try one of them, I think it's a game changer. You know, I'm a nuts connoisseur. So
There you go, man. Like they're size 240, so there's 240 in a pound. But
nice.
most you'll see at like the store like 360s.
Yeah, that's a
so
pretty good size pack.
Yeah, so it's a larger cashew.
Just less quantities. You have a bigger cashew, but less of them.
Yeah, and the bigger cashews, like basically how it works is in any growing season, there's a percentage that are different qualities and different sizes based on a number of different conditions. And so the larger cashews are generally more expensive because they're such a small portion. It's like 10% of the overall crop is this size. And so that's why most of the places you won't find a size like this, because most places like your Planters or your retail brands or whatever private label, they're all doing like the 360s, which is the most common because they're the cheapest.
Nice. Exclusive nut size. That's what's up, right? So that's what I'm talking about. It's different. Game changer, you know, game changer for sure. How long does a pack, like if you crack a pack open, how long does it take you to knock down? You're knocking a pack per sitting, or do you break it down to like two sittings?
So general serving size is 1 to 2 ounces. These are 7-ounce packages. So you're looking at anywhere from 4 to 7 servings.
Yeah, but come on, don't give me that science talk,
For me?
man. Don't give me that science
For
talk.
me?
Yeah, let's hear the real.
Like 3 servings. Three
Three
servings.
3 servings.
It depends, because you can put them in like a recipe, make some food, or you can just snack on them.
So you'll get one and you'll snack on it. You'll eat like 3/4 of the bag and you'll leave like a little bit for later, like put in your pocket.
It's
Like
got a resealable pack, so you
Yeah.
can just seal it up and snack later.
All right, that's what's up. To go. Yeah, when you're on the move. Right now, everybody's on the move. You know, they're making the moves.
We're coming out with 1 and 2 ounce sizes in a little bit here. We're working on packaging.
Don't give it all yet. Don't give it all yet, Zane. Let's keep things under wraps. You know, keep things under wraps. You know?
DeSan, I'm allergic to nuts. So do you have anything else for me coming out in the pipeline? Like you got, what's going on? What's in the innovation?
We actually were working on some different fruit like jams and spreads through. So short term, it's going to be cashews for the next couple of years. We're expanding a lot of flavors in this year, and then from there we're looking into different dried fruit and then different things we can do with that fruit, and then from there we're gonna see what other categories make sense. But all in all, like you're looking at the fruit categories, you've got so many different types of dried fruit and you can do so many different things with them, and then you can hit, like, we're gonna have like 20 or 30 products in dried fruit just with different sizes and different flavors, so it can expand pretty quickly just with a couple different ingredients.
But like
How'd you meet your partner?
Right now, I think you got focus on that product, blow it up, get it out there, and then start with one. That's what I would do.
Yeah, we're starting real slow because like we're building all this stuff during our day jobs, so it's like I don't have like time. We've got somebody working on part-time on some stuff that helped us get Amazon launched, but like we still got to get professional product photos and all that stuff, and we're just now dabbling and turning on some marketing dollars, but like we're really just getting, like, we're in a trial period right now. We got like 3,000 bags packed. We're working on getting another 3,000. We're gonna, as soon as we get like some of the stuff rolling and we can get a smooth process, and once we get reviews rolling in, that like
have you been on TikTok yet? Have you been on TikTok yet?
No, we haven't built out any of that social media stuff yet.
I urge you, don't worry about social media. Don't worry about like getting a TikTok. I urge you to get your Amazon store and convert it to a TikTok shop, integrate it. It's a different platform than actual TikTok. Get 100 bags of nuts and just give them to people and have them make products on it.
That's what I was thinking about, getting some micro influencers or some macro ones too.
No, do the micros.
How many viewers do you get? How many viewers do you get on these streams?
Oh, we're popping right now. We got a lot of the rebroadcast. We do a lot of the underground work. So our live stream goes hard.
Like a number of what?
Number. Right now we're growing, and these are evergreen, ever growing. We have a clip.
Hey, bro, I feel you.
Clip farmers. But
we'll grow together.
No, we're grown. We're grown. We're giving you advice, my guy. We're grown over here. We like I said, we have a strategy here. We have a trajectory. We have a map, a timeline. We don't want to, like, the numbers have to be controlled, right now. We have to be
Abe,
controlled.
I feel like you're just like reading a thesaurus.
So Dev, like, when can we expect you to make the trip out to Africa? Because that's what I want to see.
Actually, I was gonna go with him last year, but it was like just got real crazy. Or like the year. So probably in the next. I don't know. We're also talking to some folks in Vietnam too, because they have some more development.
Mr.
So
Worldwide over here.
yeah, we are, because like the next step actually after the U.S. is Europe, because that's like one of the biggest cashew
World domination.
consumption markets.
I didn't
And
know
a
that.
lot of times, like Brazil, Indonesia, and India are a lot of places that the cashews are deshelled and processed at. And so a lot of the times it's more expensive to get over here too. But with Africa and other places, while it's not that far, they don't have a lot of the infrastructure built up. So it's like it's an interesting global market of it. And we're still learning it. Like we're just trying to pick up stuff as we go, but it's crazy.
How's the feedback so far?
I mean, we're pretty much early on with just friends and family right now are the only purchasers so far, because we sent out links to some people. We got some feedback from some.
I love how Abe flipped the viewer's question right back onto DeSan.
Yep. Yeah, and you see how I'm answering it though? See how I'm answering it honestly?
And I'll tell you something. Let me jump in. Listen, bro. You got the best nuts out here. You got the best cashews out here. Okay. When I ask you how they're doing, they're amazing.
No Diddy.
I love them.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy.
No Diddy right now. So when I ask you how the nuts doing, staying on your nuts, man. Staying on your 2 nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
We've got a bakery in New York. They own two bakeries, like pretty big ones, and they're about to place an order. And we've got some conversations with like Home Goods and
There we go. There we go. Talk shit. There we go.
a couple others. Yeah, I'm telling you where we are, where we're going. We're trying to get.
DeSan, I got a brick and mortar opportunity for you. There's a menswear store out in Kalamazoo that I think could take on a couple of shippers of your nuts. I could put you in contact with that person.
Yeah, throw some shipper by the entrance there.
Exactly, dude.
Heard about those guys too.
Yeah, Abe, I can actually get you data on Crossroads Mall, like traffic data.
Oh, really? Wow. You don't think I fucking have that? You don't have that in my arsenal? You think you're gonna sit here and come and give me traffic reports?
Yeah.
This is what I do, Sam. This is what I do.
Do you know? How do you get it?
Damn it.
Damn, Devin, you just got snapped on.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's learning still. Hey,
Abe,
check out
I don't
Placer
come
AI.
to your job and kick the squeegee out of your hand, Dev.
He's trying.
As I was saying, no, I'm just.
Hey, you should go to Africa. You should go to Africa with Devin.
Hey, when you go there, Devin, I got this bucket hat I'm gonna send you, like a safari one.
You should do a live stream in Africa. That would be awesome.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I would watch that. Like Cote d'Ivoire.
I guess I called in, and this I saw in the background, you could tell you're in a big dining room. And this guy was sitting at this huge table by himself. It was his dining room. It was you could tell this was a massive estate.
Are you talking about this place in Africa?
Yeah, man. Fuck Africa. Let's not drift to Africa right now. All right, we got topics. We got showrunners right now. Devin, what do you think? We had a second showrunner. Is did Gisele make Tom Brady a man? And the gist of it is, this isn't personal, this is in theory, right? Did your wife make you the man that you are today? That's the question we're going to ask.
Of course.
All right.
That's the wrong answer, Devin.
Sam, let him expand. Let him expand, Alpha. Let him go, Alpha. Let him go. Let him go, Alpha.
Isn't that a part of life, bro? Growing with your partner?
Keep going. Spit it. Yeah, let's go.
Isn't that as simple as it needs to be? Are you just trying to stay the same person your whole life? Or you think that you're the only person in control of who you become?
Go ahead, Alpha. You want to critique? Let's respond to that one.
I'm not critiquing. I mean, I agree.
Alpha folds. Alpha folds under pressure.
I didn't fold under pressure. I just said that's your ass. It was probably that would disagree.
So yeah, in the documentary, Gisele goes in there. She snaps on Robert Kraft. She goes, "Yo, Bill Belichick's not treating Tommy like a man. Tom's in there sobbing, crying, like couldn't compose himself, breaking down in front of Gisele, Robert Kraft, just like, emotional wreck. And then what? He became a man.
Abe, was there ever a time in your life where someone made you realize something different about yourself? And then were you not a man before you had that realization that someone else brought upon you?
Ooh.
I think that's deferring to. I don't think Tom like realized he was wrong. I just think that he had to step up. She made him step up.
I'm not talking about Tom. We're not talking about Tom. I'm talking about you.
He's asking you, bro. Come on.
What's the question again? Has anybody ever made me change my mind or opinion, or maybe like a different? Of course.
Yeah, and then were you not a man before that point?
Oh, as far as masculinity, you're trying to say?
Anything. It could be
Absolutely.
anything. Take it where you want.
You can't. We got to sit there and we got to keep it on structure. We can't just say anything. It's either. I got my phone was blowing up. We got to keep it structured. If we're talking about being a man, I don't think that I don't think a woman has ever like I don't think I've been awoken by a woman.
Okay.
All right. So from your perspective,
That's not talking shit about women. We love women here. I love women. We're not that movement over here. Those guys who hate
Abe's
girls.
a feminist for the show.
Yeah,
Abe
bro.
loves women.
There's a lot of
Women's
guys
rights.
bashing women online, talking shit, all this. Can't get pussy. They're frustrated.
Like,
all this. That's
guys like Andrew Tate.
No, the guys whoever watches him.
Did you used to watch this guy, bro? What are you talking about?
No.
Probably still do.
But I watched Andrew Tate before anybody knew about him when it was cool.
Oh. Once he got popular, he wasn't cool anymore.
I couldn't watch it anymore, unfortunately. But you got to understand. Andrew Tate has the most legendary like first 100 episodes of like his show that he did with just him and Tristan and their cousin Luke during the pandemic. That's fucking hilarious. That's how I knew what these guys were up to. I'm like, oh, these guys are scamming right here. I see the tabs, I see the screens. I saw the Discord. I would analyze what they were doing.
So you saw that they were scamming. You started like birdmanning in your room, being like, "Damn, I gotta be like these guys."
I gotta figure out. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's the next move.
Yeah.
They're not scamming. They would attack every sector that was hot. So whether it was DeFi, whether it was a crypto,
what's DeFi?
Or whether it was what's the currency exchange called?
Forex.
Whether it was Forex, every big thing to the Wall Street bet thing, all that stuff.
How much money do you think Andrew Tate actually has? Like, no bullshit. Where does he get his money from? Is like kind of what I always wondered.
I mean,
all
of his money comes from
is
his
it mostly
university.
from the scam?
No, all of his money
Like
comes
so,
from.
but didn't he have money before that? Like he had he was driving around Lamborghinis and stuff. Like I've always been kind of curious as to how he has so much money.
If he did though, why does he have to keep doing all these social media posts and videos and stuff?
Because I think he's just like Dan Bilzerian. Like all over again, basically. Like he just would or he's like Ty Lopez. Like he just like rents stuff out and then convince people that he's like way bigger than he actually is.
I just think that you guys are naive to the fact that when you are making money, there's no number that justifies. You know what they say? Doctors are the real middle class, because when a doctor becomes a doctor and he starts making money and he starts going to the doctor parties, he realizes, fuck, I'm broke. Same thing goes when you're in any business. Once you start making the millions, the 5 million, 10 millions. Once you pass that threshold, you start hanging out with people with 100 million or a billion.
Wait, can we go back to what you just said? You said doctors are middle class.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, explain that a little bit more.
Because I think they're pretty rich.
My God.
Like I think every doctor I know is like insanely rich.
No lie. We looked it up the other day because we were curious to see like what it is now. And from what I remember, and I'm pretty fucking high right now, so I don't know if this is right, but it was like 149 grand a year is considered family income is considered upper class now.
That's total. The average household income is like 78.
60 to 80 is middle class.
So you don't even have to make that
not
much
for a
money.
Household.
Fucking upper class.
I think a doctor probably makes like min 200K minimum.
It depends on like their
doctors are making 300. They're making 300. You're tripping.
Here's the thing with doctors, and trust me, I know this. They don't make money from their salary. They make money from extracurricular shit. Like they sign contracts with medical companies. They do seminars and symposiums where they get paid literally $600 an hour, including travel. The 300K salary is probably the smallest bucket of their income when you become a doctor. You're getting paid off all that other shit. So they're all clearing $1 million a year easily off those other activities that they get to do because everybody wants a piece of the doctor. So much money goes through their businesses. They're all just salespeople at the end of the day. I think what Abe is trying to say is that the doctors are the richest people or the poorest people of rich. So what happens to the doctors is they get into the social circles where they're realizing like, damn, I thought I was rich, but now I'm really among rich people that are making actually 10 million a year. I think that's what he's trying to say. I just yeah, doctors make a lot of money, not from salary. Is
Yeah, but
one
that's still not middle class.
Yeah, we get that. That's just relativism. The thing is, you were just being disrespectful, man, to all us real middle class people.
I'm broke, homie.
Right.
I'm broke. I'm not. If you feel disrespected, I'm a brokey.
No,
So
dude, you would be surprised. You were probably like a middle class. Like, look up the numbers, man. You're probably middle class.
definitions. Listen. My thing is
There's a lot of buckets: lower middle class, upper middle class. There's a bunch of stuff, and the numbers don't even change as frequently as they should, and they don't reflect everything. So it's all made
Hold
up
on.
anyway.
Hold on. There's someone in the chat that's chatting shit by the name of Ola Do It, and I would like this person to get on voice and say what they got to say.
Is he in the Discord chat? I can bring the Discord chat up.
He's in the Discord chat. Ola Do It. I just maybe
Introduce yourself.
yeah. What's going on?
Let me get the Discord. I'm gonna get the Discord chat up here.
Hey, look at those cashews.
Some good looking nuts.
Can you hear anything? Okay. Choke on your audio settings. It's not updating. That's not the accurate. Is that accurate or no?
I got a notification.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking.
it's not accurate.
Yeah, it's not accurate.
But sounds like Ola Do It's scared. He's scared to get on the chat on the voice.
Yeah, that's not accurate. Let's see. Let me go to the chat. Let's investigate this really quick. Hang on. Let's investigate this. See what's going on. I don't see him in the Discord talking shit. It does say messages. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, we're not gonna let. He's trying to derail the show. Why don't you jump on, get Go Billups, and give us your WWE prediction? See if he's gonna say anything. I think we can bring it on here, actually, can't we? Oh, I got it. I figured it out. We're gonna bring the chat.
So the question is, would it also be true to say income?
All right.
Dev,
I got it. I just saw it.
Dev, government names, bro. Government
AZ.
names.
He's AZ,
Listen.
bro. He's AZ.
All
right, so this is what's going on, guys. We just had a dramatic pause right now. I didn't know what was going on. The chat was a different window. Right now we have Go Billups in the chat challenging AZ, talking about he has no idea what he's talking about. Majority of doctors do not make money outside of their practice. AZ hits him with a wrong. He goes, "You don't know. Trust me." So I think that he just dropped the mic on that one. He just said, "Trust him." Are we gonna trust him?
I'm happy to continue this conversation over voice if Ola Do It is willing to get on the stream. If not, I think we're just gonna let this one lie.
I mean, is it possible that only like surgeons and stuff get these privileges? Probably like internal medicine guy probably doesn't get this like opportunity to like hawk wares. You know what I mean? Or like pediatricians not doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Bro, they're really smart people that people want to give their money to. They're getting funds. Like doctors know what they're doing. There's no doctors just sitting back taking a salary. Yeah. I guarantee it.
My point was whether they're getting money from outside of their practice. I agree with outside of the practice, not for like going and giving fundraiser speeches. Every doctor that I know, they're hustlers. They got like 2 side businesses. They got this, they got that. They own this building. All they're trying to do is make more money. It's a crazy race. So every doctor I knew, that's what their MO was. So if you're making so much money being a doctor, that's not being rich, because they're not just actively, they're like desperately trying to get like 2 other hustles.
So if you're trying to get more money, you're poor. Is that what you're saying?
if you have the
everybody wants more money, Like, even billionaires want more money. It's like it's human nature. So
we started by saying this was we asked, why does Andrew Tate still do what he does? Why is he still peddling courses or whatever?
Yeah, but he does like this like low rent shit. Like he's like trying to get like incels to like give him money like through the internet. That's just like not what rich people would do, because it's just like really inefficient. It exposes you to really bad stuff, like getting in trouble with the Romanian government and shit like that. Like I don't know why anybody would do that.
I think that he was getting so fucking rich independently that he had to be stopped. He found a way.
What?
Yes.
That's not what it was, dude.
Yes,
you know how many like rich people there are?
No, he found a way to what rich person he was making. You don't understand how much he was making from the Hustlers University. From Hustlers University, he was making, I think, like 10 million a month, maybe.
Oh God.
Yeah.
There's no way.
He was,
$10 million a month
and it wasn't going.
Out of here.
off of Discord. He was making $10 million a month off of a Discord.
Hey, you just made that number up, man. Quit
Okay.
What did that
okay.
stat with? I think he made like 10 million a month, bro. There's no way.
Even
He
so,
made
that's
seven.
not like
He was
I
making.
must
He was
not-
making about 7.5 million a month. Now that's not about. It's not about the 7.5 million a month. It's about
Where'd you
how.
just calculate that? How did you
He
just
had
do that
100
math?
at one point. He was averaging 150,000 students. He got to like 200. I swear, he got like 250. But he was averaging about 150,000 students in Hustlers University. Right. It's not about how much he had. It's how were they? How was that money being received? It wasn't going through Stripe anymore.
That's revenue, not profit.
Okay, but what was he paying for? He wasn't.
But you're saying he paid.
Okay, so
I
when
think
you
what you're trying to say is that he wasn't paying taxes on this income. So
no, it's not about taxes. When Facebook to be Facebook, they need
He's trying to
servers.
say he has no overhead because he's
No,
just running a
he has
Discord
no-
server. And
he
like,
has-
dudes like A were paying him.
He has no outside partners that are making money with him. He had no Amazon. He had no Facebook. Google.
Didn't he have all these instructors like teaching people about like crypto scams and pump and dumps and stuff like that?
Amazon,
Though?
let me tell you something. Amazon was Google's #1 advertiser for the first 10 years of Google's existence, 15 years. Amazon was #1. They paid Google so much money for ads, and that's how it worked. Then they use AWS, Netflix. So everybody who's getting big and you're making money, it gets chopped up and it gets divided to other big rich people. Not his shit. And he was making a lot of fucking money. And he wasn't.
If you're comparing Andrew Tate to
this isn't a lot of money. Like when you're talking about Amazons and Googles, like 7.5 million a month is a rounding error. This is not like massive
one of
money.
his, for one of his hustles. It's one of his businesses.
Yeah, it's a rounding error. This is not like we need to take this person out. They're gonna destabilize the world economy type of stuff. This is a drop in the bucket and a rounding error.
It's a drop in the bucket, but he had influence. He had major influence, and he had independent money, and you couldn't really stop him besides doing the legal. You know, all that shit he was talking. I got 7 passports, this ID, that ID. His bitch ass went right to jail. All that shit's for lie. You know, like.
I mean, he got caught. I mean, I understand why people wanted to lock him up though. Like governments wanted to lock him up because he was like he was really popular and he was influencing like a lot of young children with his views. Because like older people are, at least they're supposed to not fall for this kind of like con man stuff. But like a lot of young guys do, and so like they viewed him as a threat for sure.
Yeah, because I was hanging out with my little cousins a couple months ago, and they had the Andrew Tate challenge, which is doing 10 push-ups, 10 burpees. What they do is they find the weakest human being in their crew, and they make him do 10 push-ups, 10 burp-ups, and if he can't do it, they start clowning him. You know, that's what he was.
I like that.
Abe, I challenge you to the Andrew Tate challenge right now on the live stream.
This is the kids made it up. I didn't make that shit up. I was shocked that they said that.
Weren't you an Andrew Tate fan though?
I'm nobody's
weren't
fan.
You on?
I'm
You were
nobody's
on.
fan.
Weren't you on?
I can speak about it because I understand, and I was in his shit. You know, I joined. I was like number 3,000, I think, in Hustlers University.
Did you get
How
like
much
a
was
plaque
it?
or something?
How much did it cost?
$50.
A month, right?
Yeah, $50 a month.
Man, you pay $50 to be on a Discord.
Honestly, I would recommend anybody. I tried to make a Discord. I tried to clone it. It's
You had to start your own Discord server.
technically I did. I built it out, but I just didn't want to. It's more about the networking. It's about what you can do with it, and it's a new way to sell. It's like the people. You know what Web 3.0 is like. You guys think this is just a stream. In the future, the stream is going to be the new like purchase. It's the new app. Like we could right now we have DeSan's nuts on here. They're on the screen. In the future, the stream's going to be able to tap it. Boom! I just bought it. I just purchased from inside.
If you can make this editable, you could do that now.
It's kind of complex.
Get those 360s.
Yeah, that's the technology that's already in place. Like that's not new.
Yeah, that's like linking.
I don't think you guys are understanding that you're getting what I'm saying is you're transcoding a stream and you're coding into it an algorithm that you can now purchase inside. It's not just you're getting it and you're doing it.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get a QR code.
The stream itself is the platform. It's not where it's being hosted.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like TikTok Shop is like one of the fastest growing commerce platforms.
And you're not on it. All right.
There's an app called Whatnot. What literally does what you're talking about, Abe. It's called Whatnot. The technology is already out there.
What was the technology?
The app is called Whatnot.
What does it do?
The people stream and sell you things while they're streaming, and you buy it right there during the stream in the interface.
Well, it's not
They
just
even
selling.
do, like-
It's not just selling. It's not just selling.
They even do but they even do like live auctions on there and all this stuff. It's all integrated through.
You can get that through your TV too. The Home Shopping Network has been doing that for a long time. You can just put your phone up or click it with your remote and buy it right there.
So you guys are speaking of platforms. I'm speaking of tech. I'm speaking of that me as an
It was
individual.
the tech that
Me as an
built
individual, I will be able to do this. It's not going to just go on WeChat. It's not going to go on. It's going to go wherever I want it to go. So if I put my stream in the metaverse, all of a sudden you put your headset on. Now you're in my stream. And inside of it, there's applications and things that are a part of your stream. That's like super down the line, but that's like
I don't think it's that far, dude. I think if you
on the scale of what
somebody-
I'm talking of, kind of, you know.
Well, I mean,
what's the scale?
Being inside of like a literally a room, and you're just shuffling through clothes. Oh, boom, 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 I'm gonna get that, boom.
yeah, an augmented reality of like a store
Essentially,
or virtual reality, whatever you want,
Yeah.
whatever blend. You're looking at a couple generations of more AR goggle technologies, and then it's got to get cheap enough to have high enough household penetration, because nothing's cheap enough yet to have mass appeal. So of course it's going to go to the wealthier people first, that's who spends most of the money anyway. So it's gonna happen pretty fast. It's just not gonna be accessible to everybody.
Does anybody on here have the Oculus Rift like glasses?
I do not have it. I'm not really that interested in it, honestly. I know some people swear by it and they really love it, but to me, it's never really appealed to me.
I just want to try it and see what it's like.
My cousin has some, or like whatever those were. I don't remember what version, but they're pretty cool. Like I've been watching, like I was watching some videos on CES. Like they've got these smaller formats like that are like shaped like sunglasses, and their purpose is eventually to replace your computer monitor. So like imagine going to work and you put your glasses on and you got like whatever dashboards you want, stuff like that built up, and you can do it wherever you're at versus having to be by a monitor.
I've seen some streamers using the Apple Vision Pro or whatever. It looks pretty
Yeah, I'm
interesting.
trying to get some to test some things out.
Yeah, I mean, like that's all. When you speak of mass adoption, when you think of like everybody having it, then it's like a different scale of that's when the technology actually innovates and grows. And that process, to me, I don't think it's going to be in these 10 years. I don't think, maybe 2030s.
Dude, who knows, man? Think about how much change has happened in technology in
Nothing.
just the last 5 or 10 years.
Steve said nothing.
In this
Nothing.
space,
What about the
like
Chat GPT that you use, Abe? You think
Besides
that's nothing?
ChatGPT, I'm sorry. Besides ChatGPT.
What about like
you don't
just-
think that's going to accelerate things? Like
Yeah, it
Apple
will. It
just
will.
started this.
It
You
will.
think they're not going to reboot it every single year or like
Abe, what do
twice
you
a year?
know about semiconductors?
Listen, I'm saying that
No, just answer the question.
There
What
was
do you
no
know
real
about it?
innovation from the app era of whatever the Uber, Instagram, for like 15,
Here's
10
what it's
years.
about.
We're stagnant.
TikTok is a new innovation.
Yeah, well, no. Here's what it's about. Like,
Yeah, it took
hey, are you
10, 15
familiar
years.
with
No,
you
that's
familiar
not-
with blue wave strategy?
I think I heard about that.
No,
Yeah,
no, he
so
doesn't know what that is. No, he doesn't know what that is.
Blue
Oh,
Ocean.
According to the blue wave strategy, basically, once this innovation becomes at an accessible price point, it's going to be widely adopted. So really, the only thing prohibiting everybody from using VR right now is the price point. But that is what they're going to work on doing, is making it accessible to everybody, and then the technology will really take off, and you'll be able to get it, used by more people and become profitable with it.
Yeah, I mean, all the early adopters subsidize all the mass production
Right.
downstream, basically.
Like everybody, you have a cell phone. Like you can get a flat screen TV for like $50. Like
Yep.
10 years ago, it would be like $1,000 just to get base one. But like innovation makes older models so
Yeah.
much cheaper that are still relevant. It just takes a couple of generations to build up to it.
I agree, and I disagree in the sense of, like, when you're talking of the mass production of cell phones, or you're talking about the VR goggles. Right now, the VR goggles can only innovate if a lot of people have them and the tech gets better and it gets smaller and it gets more like realistic to use on a day-to-day. So I don't have to have my phone. It's like the only way it works is it completely obsoletes your phone, essentially. And I don't know. I don't see that timetable anytime soon, and I don't think a lot of people having a VR headset is the root of how fast we're gonna get there. It's how fast they can make these as small as possible in sunglasses form, where I put them on and I'm going. And that's gonna take a lot of years to build that out. Like cell phones have been around since the '70s, but who the hell is gonna carry a big ass brick? It took them 30 years to make that shit into a full a pocket device.
Dave, I asked you about semiconductors because basically what you're saying is like you need a smaller form factor. Having smaller, more efficient semiconductors is what enables that, and that's always advancing.
Okay.
Like, you know about the semiconductor like war going on, basically. Like it basically decides how much computing power there is in the world.
Yeah, and that's another thing right now is why I think things are gonna solve. If we enter this little stagnation period of, I mean, the war could. I don't know what the fucking war is gonna do. To be honest, like I don't know what we're gonna innovate. Most time you innovate in a war, we're gonna maybe have some tech security innovations right now, or actually some crazy shit going on. If you want the truth, some real crazy shit. Frequencies. You have to look into frequencies.
There is a lot of technology innovation going on, or there isn't? I'm confused.
To the public. You're right. I can't do that. To the public. The public doesn't know what's going on right now, but they got these new frequencies.
But you got the inside scoop.
Yeah, let the stream know like what's happening behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, they've been using frequency machines to transmit radio messages to alter your opinion and thought, and that's been happening for the last 15, 20 years. And they got.
Abe thinks that there's people in Antarctica that are controlling public opinion and brainwashing people with frequency waves.
To simplify this, we're talking about mind control, right?
Yeah, but from Antarctica.
Okay. No. So mind control from Antarctica.
I don't say it's mind control.
No, yeah.
Delivering messages telepathically.
Abe,
you said that as
mind control.
With using frequencies.
Changing their mind. Abe, did you learn
how this
when
was created?
you were paying $50 a month for your service? Was this a part of your classes?
No. Do you know how this was created? This technology was invented? You know why they were using this?
Obama. Michelle.
Vic knows about this one.
Abe claims that the BLM riots were they were caused by these Antarctica mind control waves.
This was before. This is when the technology got really good. The technology was created to transmit frequencies to outer space.
Hey, what is a frequency? Define frequency.
It's a number. It's a sequence of numbers.
It's not. Okay, try again. What's a frequency though?
It's a measurement of energy that is held on through number in number form, and
what is energy?
Radiations.
Okay. That's not okay. So
basically, what they were doing is they were taking frequencies and they were blasting them off into space, hoping to get some shit back from other dimensions or other places. And I heard some people. The rumor is that somebody sent the message back.
Okay, damn.
We've gone from mind control in Antarctica to we're now communicating with extraterrestrial life forms.
Yes.
Well,
how do those two relate? Like, what's
they've been doing that for decades, man.
Mind control. If I send you a message and I can convince you, I say, "Hey, go right." I just basically told you to go right. That's not controlling you. That's sending you a message, telling you to go right. You go right, and you fall off a cliff and die.
How do you prove? How can you prove that? Like, how do they prove that is being controlled by an external source? Because you can say like everybody go and the light turns green and everybody goes and you're like, look, I just controlled everybody's mind.
If every human body has a frequency, or individual frequency that's attached to them, which everybody does, a unique frequency, then
what is this frequency that you keep talking about? You don't know what a frequency even is.
If you can detect it on like a radar of a person, then you can detect a frequency being sent to you. You can capture it.
Speaking of radar and frequencies, what happened in Baltimore? Do you think that was staged or planned, or was that just truly an accident, or was it some sort of distraction from something else that's about to come? What's your take, host?
Can I go last? How about you guys go first? Let me I don't want to steer the conversation.
He has to take the opposite position of whatever we take. So it's like
that's why I want him to go first.
Fine.
So
I heard that this route is the route that they go on every single day. It's the only port that they use. The whole power went out. They couldn't turn the boat, and then it crashed into it hit the thing, took the whole bridge down. Now, I'm not saying that there's a conspiracy behind it. These things could be freak accidents. If you're doing this route a million times, you're bound to fuck up one time. Maybe this was that one time. So I don't know if it was interference from foreign governments. I don't know if it was interference from local governments. I don't know if it was interference from workplaces. But, you know, things happen. And yeah, it's not like, I don't know. It's freaky. You know, there was just a movie that depicted this. A boat coming and crashing.
Who produced that movie? Who produced that movie, Abe?
Diddy.
The Obamas.
No, the Obamas, Michelle.
Why would the Obamas want to collapse the bridge in Baltimore?
So
They're trying to kill black people.
So people don't cross the bridge.
Why don't they want to cross the bridge?
It's not about why. I tell you, you can't cross the bridge today. That's all I want.
Well, you do know this bridge collapsing is going to have a monumental impact on the shipping ports and our ability to export and import into the country.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like...
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the major ports in the country, and like billions of dollars of goods come in and out of that port.
Yep. And then if you saw what happened in January when the port's being backed up, then you would see that, like we had a huge shipping problem in January. It got kind of cleared up. I don't know, Devin, DeSan, what port do you guys ship from Africa? Where you guys use like the Golden Horn or whatever?
The Golden Horn.
Actually, not 100% sure on that one.
You gotta know these things.
I mean, it's kind of a tough question, you know.
We're a partner of a larger wholesaler. We get our cashews from that. My partner owns part of that. So like we have to buy, like we bought the first one at like a full container load. So it was like, I don't know, it was like 130,000 pounds or some crazy amount. And it took 6 weeks to get here.
Okay,
I don't know exactly.
Did you go to New York or did you go to California? West Africa? I think you just took the Mediterranean, probably, honestly.
I think it's like a straight shot. I don't know the port.
Yeah, it's not the, I don't think it's the really long one. But yeah, so anyways, there's gonna be like that's gonna cause shipping prices are gonna go up from that. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit going on right now that's just like it's just adding to the layer of things that when you're trying to bounce back, these weird little things keep happening. It's not a little thing. This shit's it's gonna affect for months right now, maybe a year. That's what I'm saying, guys. We're at war. If you guys see the silent streams, we go hard there, letting people know we're at war. You got to go hard. You can't be sleeping right now. We got Sand over here. He's going to his job, and he's all of a sudden he transforms after his job to sell nuts. You know, he knows what's going on right now.
So Abe, you believe it's a conspiracy?
By the Obamas.
No, I don't know if it's conspiracy. I just think that, like, I don't know. I don't like that word.
You certainly don't like that. I thought you were like a huge conspiracy head.
Do you think it was not an accident? How about that? Do you think this was a planned event?
I would say that with all the things that have happened in the past 3 months with the AT&T, with all of a sudden phones being slow, with cybersecurity attacks and all this stuff, I think there's a high probability of chance that this was like another cyber attack to take out the boat's electronical.
Another test.
Electronical.
The boat ran out of power. That's what happened. I heard.
Don't forget, Caesars got hacked. That was pretty hilarious. Shut their whole business down in Vegas and like all over the world.
The boat crashing makes...
Or it was like MGM. It was no, they got hacked.
Oh yeah, that happened too. That wasn't recent, was it?
I think it was last year.
Yeah, last year. That wasn't like a couple months. Yeah. Yeah, but that's, you know,
but it was like if it's all a test, you know, and the scale just changes.
What's
after
the test?
every test.
What's the test?
Depends on what happens.
What test are you talking about?
If it works or not, you start with something small.
Oh.
If it were something, if it was like a planned attack to like cut the connections or something like that, you would start on something small to make sure it works, and then you would just move up to bigger things. So like things happening once every 3 months that are all minor, probably aren't all related.
You became a scientist all of a sudden, talking about testing and experiments. What is this guy? Where is he going here? I didn't see the direction, but
like it's like a process. I think if you were trying to take out a country, you'd kind of have a process in mind.
I don't know. This is I don't know if this is...
bro, it's all about the frequencies.
You guys think I'm fucking playing, bro? It's not even. Think of something. Let me give you something on such a easy example for you to understand. I'm so mad all week. You call me alpha every day, right? and I snap every day to you on the phone. Every day I'm snapping, I'm angry, just fucking going nuts. Now you're a calm guy. You don't get angry. You're a very calm guy. I guarantee you, by Friday, you will snap on your wife. You'll just go ballistic. You'll just all of a sudden, you'll I've had it, and you'll erupt. Why? Because I'm transmitting all of my energy, my frequency of my anger, my passion, to you, and your frequencies can't. It doesn't match, so it's altering you.
You literally sound like one of those white girls reading like astrology signs right now. Like that's kind of what you turned into here, Abe.
Are you saying that what you tell me can change and alter my opinion or mood? Like, isn't that the whole point of a discussion?
It's what I tell you.
Or are you saying are you saying you're mentally like without telling me you're going to change my mood, you're telling me you're going to change my mood? Is that what you're telling me?
If me and
I
you
think he's saying his
sense?
energy is going to embed into you,
But
and it
you
will
told-
alter the way you act.
Not
But you also
necessarily.
told me that.
Not necessarily.
So is it your words or your energy that's going to impact me? You told me I was going to have a bad week or that I was going to snap.
I never, in my
So, like, is that
conversations
you
with
telling
Alpha,
me that?
in my hypothetical conversation with Alpha, I never directed him to like attacking him. It was just me speaking. A better example, me and you go to casino. I get cracked, destroyed. I have a rule. I never reveal how much I lose. If I lose at the casino, I walk away. I never ever say what just happened. I don't talk about it. It is what it happened, and it's over. Now, the minute I decide that I'm going to go tell you, San, I'm going to go tell AZ, all of a sudden now you guys are going to feel bad for me. Oh, man, he just lost, and oh, my God. And now there's like a pity direction. And now what else happened?
I think a lot of people would just laugh at you, actually.
Or now,
sounds like you
who
got
you're
cracked,
talking
man.
to?
but now you're talking. But now,
Whoa.
but let me tell you something. Now,
You got
I'd just be roasting you, actually. That feeling bad.
but now
Things are gonna
Sans,
feel bad.
but Sans going to the casino now. He's going to go play, and I just told him I got. So now he has to. Oh, I don't want to
Bro,
lose.
I'm a horrible example. I gamble like every weekend.
I'm okay. That's
You
why I tried
can't
to use
like
him to relate to you.
you're not altering any of my behavior.
I've never said I was going to alter your behavior. I could have indirectly, like Alpha wants to grill me for 2 weeks for not having insurance.
You subconsciously say something in there.
He wants
psychology.
he wants to tell me I don't got insurance. I got to get this. I got to get plates. All this so much negative shit. Go get health insurance. You know what happens?
This is not negative stuff, dude.
But do you know what happens?
Are you insane?
3 days
How
later.
This is normal human being adult stuff. To have
It's
insurance,
stress,
to
Abe.
have car insurance,
It's just stress.
registration, and
Hold
health
up,
insurance. It's all normal
Hold up,
adult
let
stuff.
Abe cook. Let Abe cook real quick.
He's not cooking, dude. He's like,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
And then 3 days later, literally 3 days later, off the stream, I'm getting tailed by a cop for 5 minutes. I'm like, he's pulling me over.
wow. It could be because your registration is expired.
And I'm
That's
getting,
why-
and he's tail. I got a
That's why
tail.
you're getting tailed,
I got
not because.
No, I got a tail light out, expired plates. This guy's driving by for 5 minutes. I'm almost to a point of pulling over. Guess what? He doesn't. Then what happens? 3 more days. I fall off a fucking ladder. Almost ripped my back in half. I couldn't move for like 3 days. I don't have health insurance. And I revealed to Alpha I don't have health insurance or car insurance. And guess what happened? Now I might gotta go to the hospital. I might gotta go get popped by the police. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying things are chance, and sometimes it's just kind of like you have to just be careful with the words that you say or listen to.
Abe, you believe in God, right?
Yeah, of course.
So do you think that maybe this is God sending you a sign that maybe you should get health insurance? Like, was that what that is? Perhaps not. Maybe not frequency.
Or like maybe a cop would have pulled you over because maybe a cop might have tried to pull you over. That was thinking about pulling you over not because of energy, but because literally you have a down tail light and expired tags in your license plate, not because of energy.
Or I didn't get pulled over, so God was like, "Don't listen to his ass. Keep doing your thing, bro. You keep going."
This is like incredible like narcissistic type thinking where it's like you think that literally like the universe is gonna align based on like what people. Like based on like these like frequencies and energy and not like
it's a part of it.
Basic like good chances, you know. No, it's not a part of it at all.
You guys, nothing I'm saying is like that far. Like it's maybe because I'm doing it in like a weird way, but like if you listen to a hype song, at the end of the hype song, you're ready to fight. You're ready to go. Game day song, my entrance song. It's the same idea. This song is projecting music, noises, sounds, and it's and in the Quran it also brings this up too, like of the frequencies of it being used to bring people astray, to bring people this way. So this is not nothing new. I'm saying maybe I'm saying it in a way that's kind of like maybe too much sauce. You know, the Aurora Mist.
What sponsor is that?
This is the Aurora Mist, season one legend.
Hey, can I buy that from this stream? Like, can I?
No, I'm sorry. We got like a little museum of products that we've collected through the whole season.
That's what's up, dude. I get what you're saying. I wouldn't call it like if we don't have technology to have AR everywhere, like we don't have the technology to like massively change frequency. But that doesn't mean people aren't working on it. Like I listened to something that was talking about they're trying to eventually create like a human experience on different bodies on different planets. So like you travel your subconscious through a laser or something to a body on a different planet, and you eventually start to have vacation rentals of your brain in a different body on a different planet. What the ultimate future is going to be.
That's very
Watching too much
far. Very far.
Watching too much Black Mirror there, Dev.
Dude, I listened to that on NPR actually.
You guys gotta watch. There's a new show called Three Body Problem. The Asians have took Hollywood over. Asians are going nuts right now.
Wait, are you wearing a tie?
No, it's not a tie.
What is that?
The scarf, ass scarf.
It's an ascot.
It's an ass scarf. It's a scarf that I turned into an ascot, but now I'm getting too hot.
It's that energy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Alpha, you'll understand. You understand, but you right now you gotta like, I get what you're doing. You're playing good cop, bad cop. I feel you. You're on the.
I'm not. I'm trying to ask you, like, what is the material basis for anything that you're saying? Because it sounds just like a bunch of like. It sounds like a bunch of horoscope talk. Like this is like what little girls think.
I mean, listen, bro. I'm telling you from like experience of just. I just like if some like. Don't call me with a fucking bad day. If you have a bad day, don't call me. If you tell me that you're having a bad day, I will fucking snap on you and say, don't ever call this number again and hang up. I might block you.
Wow, you sound like a great friend. Like, yeah, my day is really bad. Never talk to me again. That's Abe right there.
Don't tell me your problems, buddy.
What would you do? What would you do if like your wife come home from work one day and you go, "Hey, honey, how's your day?" And she says, "I had a bad day." Like, how would you react to that?
Get out of here with your bad energy. I don't need that in my life right now, bitch.
Yeah.
Every situation is different. Not every philosophy should be applied to every situation. There we go. That's some bars right there. That's some bars. I just made that up. We gotta get some. I gotta get a better soundboard, to be honest, guys. I thought I had a lit one, but it's not. Anyways, but yeah, like Three Body Problem. You guys gotta check that out. If you guys should nobody watches Shogun. Anybody caught up Shogun?
I still need to watch that show.
All right, guys, I gotta hop off. Abe, good stream tonight. See you, boys.
Good job, guys. Good job. I think we lost Vic as well. Vic's phone.
Vic, he said his phone died. I got to roll here in a minute too, man. I'm up like 2.5 hours later than my bedtime.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We got the nuts on the board right now. We'll just edit the part. Before you close out, why don't you just give a little speech so we'll have it and we'll clip it. Because now everything will be on. Everything will be on the stream. So give us a little spiel and that way I'll clip it. We'll clip it again, but we'll just do it just in case.
Like you're talking about the cashews?
Yeah. Just close out with the cashews. Like, say, go buy the cashews, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, everybody, go check out Arokia Transparent Eats Raw Whole Cashews, available on Amazon. 7 ounce, 240 grade means these are the largest cashews on the market. 7 ounce bags, 2 of them for $20 on Amazon. Go check them out.
There we go. DeSan in the bill. He's a new entry player. He's going to be season 2. We've been anticipating him all season, but we're 1/3 of the way. So I think we got 2/3 of the season left with DeSan. We'll maybe see him Alpha Wednesdays. Maybe he'll do a pop-up show here and there. Maybe he'll host his own show. We're going to get him on TikTok Shop. We're going to get an update with him because he needs to be on the TikTok Shop, and maybe Friday he'll be on. We're going to push him to get on that. So DeSan in the building. Got the nuts on deck, and make sure you guys cop that. Thanks for showing out, Dev.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right.
Who's left standing? It's just me and you now, Abe.
Hang on. All right, there we go. Alpha Wednesday, episode 5 in the cut. We got all 4 episodes ready on YouTube. This was a good episode. We have some good clips. We said some reckless stuff, but we're entertainers here. We're trying to get all the sides heard. Are you still in here, Alpha? Or you dipped?
I'm still here.
Let me see. You don't got Warzone, do you?
No, it's like too much. It's like what they want as far as like data goes is like way more than I want. I don't want to put that on my PC.
No, I feel you.
Just like 200 gigabytes just to get on your PC. And my hell no.
We didn't even we could even do a Friday show. We did a good job milking these topics. That's good. We stayed on topic. There was a couple of random sprees, but bro, I wanted to talk. We were supposed to talk about the Destiny getting fucking destroyed by Fink, and then we were gonna do the vote, uncommitted vote. We were gonna do an update for uncommitted. A lot of things popped off with that. We might have to do a Friday show or something, or I might do a solo with those. Are you gonna be free this week, or this is it for you?
I'm not sure. I might be free on Friday, but I don't know about maybe. I'm going to a dinner. I'm going to a dinner on Saturday.
Friday. It might be Friday then. Might be Friday.
We shall see.
You got any? You want to do any like quick drops before we? Unless you want to keep going, we can mini go ahead.
I mean, I'm still up. So if you want to, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other topics to talk about, so I don't know if you want to talk about.
Let's see. Let me get some water really quick, and then I'm about to get some water. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna quick water. We get the what's it called? Half water on deck. All right, Alpha, I'm gonna do rapid fire. You still here? You know, I don't know if you saw, like in Detroit, there was some teachers. There was a teacher that got fired because the parents didn't want her. Like they saw the teacher's rap career, so they got her fired. So we're gonna ask a question, like, you know, if you have kids, or are you checking your kids' teachers' social media profiles?
Am I doing it like out of habit? I don't know. Probably not. Probably only if I need to do it. Like if I feel like it's important or something, because it's like weird.
So like you on like a unique case basis, you're not gonna go stalk your kids' teachers' profiles like right when you.
No, I mean only if I found out that I don't know. I don't think I would personally do that. No.
And then what would make you like have a red flag? Like what would the teacher have to do? Like what would be the cross the line in today's world?
I don't know, just like fucking weird views or something like that.
Party Pat, we got
Like if they have like really wacky views on certain things, like that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think I'd have like.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me?
As long as it's not coming up in class, you know what I mean? Like you can have weird views, but as long as it's like not coming up in class and stuff, and like you're not like your views aren't you're not using your views to like push an agenda. Like let's say like they're really racist, right? Okay, like let's say you're racist or something, but it doesn't come up in the class or anything like that. Like it never. Like you would never be able to tell that the person was racist because like they just keep it to themselves. Do I really care?
Yeah. So like, what if the teacher was like a Trump supporter?
I don't even think that would like be necessarily a red flag because like 50% of the country is like a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Would I like it? Probably not. I think they'd be like have some like sus beliefs. I think they'd be like really misguided, or they'd be like a white nationalist or something like that. But I want to hang out with them. I don't know. Maybe probably not.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. You know, I don't know. At the end of the day, like I feel like as a teacher, you got a responsibility to like present yourself. So as long as you know, I don't care what your opinions are, do your thing. But as long as you're presenting yourself like, you know, in a more respectable manner, that you have like students looking up to you and kind of have access to you at this point, then you can kind of do what you want. But you know, it will you know, you just have to be you have to be responsible. But that's the whole question is like what do people in this era deem responsible? Like, you know, political views. All teachers have had political opinions no matter what, and they've like. You kind of could tell who's who, but on the landscape of things, I just feel like, you know, as long as they just keep, you know, it's a job. 6 years stripped and don't do anything extra, you should be good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like.
I'm checking my kids. I'm making sure they're no weirdos. Making sure I'm checking all my kids' social media, their teacher's social media. What do you do? What's that? You got red hair. Hang on. Let me look you up real quick.
You think red hair is like a red flag?
Yeah. The chat wants to know what am I sipping on. I just showed the camera. We're sipping on the Poppies, the ginger lime, brand new edition. You know, we stay with the brand new Poppies. You know, season 1 stream sponsor. We did good with them, so they keep on sending us the newest flavors, and we'll keep testing them. Poppies, ginger lime. Get it paired good with some nuts. Healthy snacks over here. I wish I could say that word again. I really can't. Or what's fuck it. I don't know. Not even gonna try. I don't want to disrespect this as a brand.
Fuck.
Are you gaming right now?
Yeah. Am I not sharing the game? I thought I was. I thought it was streaming it.
I don't know if I can do that right now.
Do what?
It's not gonna appear on the screen anymore until I fix this. Something happened with my. I can watch you now, but the stream can't see it.
Got it.
So, something happened.
I'm like, that's
actually now, because we're not going to use any sound effects, I could probably. No, it's not going to do it regardless, I don't think. But we got to fix that feature, because that's kind of a good feature, to be honest. You playing the game is like a huge component.
What else you got? So you said that somebody in Detroit was outed as having a rap career, and then his parents had a problem with that?
They got fired.
For having a rap career? I mean, would you find that to be a red flag?
What I find having a rap career a red flag. Rapping is a form of an art, no matter what it is, no matter how you do it, whatever. But now your presentation of it, you can consider that art. But like, again, you're a teacher who's gonna watching you. If you have it all out in the open, then maybe it's it's a conversation. But
yeah, I don't know. Depends on what they're rapping about, I guess. I guess some people they're like talking about like bitches and hoes and smoking weed and stuff like that, and like
doing
like
that. I look at it the same way. If you're a Christian rapper and you're just talking about Jesus and all this, and you could be trying to push, you know, kids through music in a different way. Now, there's ways you can educate, but there's education versus pushing. kids in a direction, that's kind of where I kind of cross the line. Music's a form of art, you know, at the end of the day. Like, I don't, if you're trying to do some entertain or whatever, then it's kind of like you take that responsibility of being an artist, kind of whatever you deem that as.
I don't know. Like I said, all depends. What other topics you got?
The other ones, you don't watch the new X-Men. Did you see the new X-Men 97?
No, I heard about it though. I think I heard about it. I don't know.
X-Men 97 is sick because it's supposed to be season 6 of the 90s
Cartoon?
Yeah, cartoon. So they take off like right how season 5 ended. They pick up.
You remember the X-Men cartoon?
I rewatched it.
Just for the show?
I started rewatching it actually a while ago, but because I saw the show, I ended up I binged the last couple seasons. I just randomly, I don't know, I can't ever find something to watch, so I'll just put something in the past while, just whatever.
Is that like even watchable at this point? Because I feel like it's just like super old.
Hell no, it's sick.
You know what I mean?
Bro, go watch the
Even
old
though it's old?
Spider-Man. Go watch the old. I rewatched the Spider-Man too.
I don't know. I mean, those like '90s cartoons are just like, I don't think the animation is like really well done at this
Who
point.
cares? The animation was actually surprisingly decent. Like, it wasn't as bad as like you would think for the 90s. But like it wasn't like, now, but still it was still doable, and they still had good stories, and they're like iconic, and it was good writing. So they came out, so basically the X-Men 97, the season 6 was going to be in 1997. X-Men 97 takes place as supposed to be season 6, but in 2024. And they brought back as many as the original actors. Like Storm's back, Wolverine's back, Cyclops is back. Like the original voices who are alive.
I was gonna say, did they have Wolverine in the show? Because Wolverine and Spider-Man aren't even owned by Marvel.
With Sony now, I think
Yeah.
they got bought back. I think, I don't know if there's.
No, they didn't. Sony will never let those guys go. You know how like valuable those properties are.
I would question. I think you are mistaken again, because.
Nah, look it up.
Well, maybe
Look it up.
maybe you're right, but I think they can use them. So, I guess
They can license them.
Yeah, I think they
from
license
Sony,
them.
but they don't own them.
Yeah, so they probably license them, because Deadpool 3 is supposed to be like the revamp of the Marvels, of the Avengers, because they're scrapping whatever the fuck they're doing right now, which is terrible, because nobody's watching. Literally the biggest fumble in movie franchise history, but they started doing bad anyways, even when they were popular. Marvel destroyed the movie industry, and movies in general, but that's a different conversation. But so the new Deadpool is supposed to reset the whole Marvel Avengers, and Wolverine is going to be in it a lot. I think Spider-Man's going to be in it, and they're going to kill this whole multiverse. That multiverse stuff is going to kind of die out right now.
So just remaking it?
I don't know. I guess they're going a different direction that doesn't include the multiverse. That's what I heard.
I think my problem is that I'm just superhero movied out at this point.
No, it's same, 100%. I couldn't do it. They overkilled it, and in a lot of the movies they're damn near with the same movie, the same direction and how it was shot, and it's cool because super, but then it just became boring. It's just bro, come on. And then it's we would do is go see those movies. We got biggest duped ever. We stopped going to the movies. I stopped going to the movies to see any movie except the Marvel movie for 10 years. And I was just that was kind of stupid, because that caused a lot of people to stop making movies properly. So yeah, I don't know, that one just came, that one, that's pretty good. That's episode 2 right now of that. You should check that out. The Bill Bell, we're going to talk about Bill Belichick, but Bill Belichick will kind of, that could be a different one, because that could be longer for the Bill Belichick. But
yeah, I think that's why I lost interest in cinema in general, is because everything became a fucking superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's everything was a superhero movie. I saw it 20 fucking years.
It kind of got you didn't even realize it, honestly, until after.
So it's just okay, well, to me this is not that interesting. And none of the movies they make are really, they're just spectacles at that point. They're not trying to say anything.
Exactly.
I don't know if
there's no cinematography, there's no message, there's no direction. It was just all fucking. And then when they tried to do the woke stuff in it, that's when everybody was like, "Whoa, these movies sucked to begin with." But when you added a sprinkling of woke, they became the worst movies of all time. Like the She-Hulk, the Marvel movie. A lot of them, all the new ones have some weird twists in them. It's just weird. Captain America's gay.
Captain America's gay?
It's just weird stuff, man.
I didn't know they made that.
If you watch
That's surprising to me.
if you watch the Bucky and Falcon show, if you watch it, it just feels very they just made it more homophobic. What's the word? If I don't want to say gay, they made it more homophobic, what's the word, Alpha? If I say politically correct, what's the point of saying gay?
You just say woke as a catch-all. more inclusive.
No. I'm just gonna say I can't think of anything else. At the end of the day, that little whole 6 episode thing, they had that like Bucky, which was from Captain America, and the Falcon. They have this like weird relationship where it almost becomes like kind of gay, more than like they used to shoot stuff where it's kind of like your homie. They it just felt funny. It felt weird when you watch it. I don't know. And then like there was oh, Captain America's gay, like the Sam that he's like supposed to be gay, and then when you rewatch it with that, you're kind of like, what the hell is going on over here?
I didn't know Captain America was gay. Is that like actually confirmed, or is that just like I always thought he had like a love interest or something, like a female love interest, or he like his whole like reason for being was that he was like trying to impress a girl or something like that.
It's a different version of Captain America. It's Sam. It's the black one.
Oh, there's a black Captain America.
He becomes Captain America after Captain America leaves.
It's kind of like Miles Morales with Spider-Man.
Yeah, those are good though.
Oh, those are tastefully done. No, I haven't really. I swear to God, I don't watch like any like Marvel anything. To be quite honest,
I stopped, but I watched the Spider-Man, both of them with the Miles. They're really good. First one I think is way better, but second one's good too. But it was just like it's good. I didn't like the ending. The ending is gonna basically be like a climax to the next one. I didn't like how it's a long ass movie. But yeah, I don't know that whole. Have you heard of the 3-body problem?
No.
You gotta watch that.
What is it about?
It's about the theory of like Albert Einstein, the theory of relativity and frequencies.
Dude, I don't. What do you define as a frequency?
But hang on. Honestly, but here's the thing: like when Albert Einstein first, the Big Bang Theory and all that, that was like people thought that was like you weren't allowed to for some reason in China that was banned for a long ass time.
The Big Bang Theory was banned in China.
Yeah, I think in the 60s and 70s. I think because I have to do more research on why it was banned, but I think it was really because it was either proving God, which it sounds funny to be like by chance that this could happen, or I don't know why, to be honest. I should look into that, but it was banned.
You said it was banned because it proved God?
That's what it looked like when I have to rewatch the first episode because I kind of missed that part of what the hell they were trying to say. But yeah, it's a good show at the end of the day. I normally don't recommend shows either. I won't ever. So if I'm recommending you a show, definitely don't watch it. No,
I don't know. I mean, I don't even really watch much TV anymore. It's just like I have like Netflix and all that stuff, but I never use it. Like,
yeah, TV's trash.
I was gonna watch that Shogun show, but I couldn't get past the whole like subtitle thing and dub thing. It was just fucking stupid, so I gave up on it. Basically, all I do is like I just game now. To me, that's like the last interesting thing. Well,
I'm gonna get back. I mean, I've been doing more Call of Duty. A little bit too much, but we gotta start doing. We're like 1/3. We got 2 months left of the stream of season 2, so we had a good first month. But like now I gotta start producing a little bit more, and I gotta start doing more with like.
I was actually kind of thinking about your whole PC situation. This is like you probably shouldn't get like a high-end graphics card because you don't have good monitors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean I can always upgrade one of them. Just the gaming monitor.
That's like another huge expense. Like a good gaming monitor is like $1,000, man. You know what I mean?
So I always get my shit on like on Marketplace. I don't do that anymore.
I don't know that you're gonna find that in KZoo though.
You'll be surprised,
like
man.
Like a good Samsung monitor or something like that.
I almost bought the Samsung has a good one. It's like the Samsung M8. I almost bought that literally today.
What are the specs?
I think it's 4K. It has like 60 hertz, more than 60 hertz. Maybe it's 180 hertz. It's a smart monitor. It has a remote, like you can have like apps on it and stuff, but it's a monitor too. Like Apple has a pretty expensive monitor. I don't know. We'll see what the guy. I'm gonna get it just so I can play Call of Duty at least because it'll make it easier. I don't know, man. The PC is cool and everything, but it's cool to stream on because it's like I'm gonna eventually go back to streaming on Mac, so I'm gonna do both. Like the Mac's gonna be like my portable to go, so it's like regardless, I have to be able to do everything on both.
I think you're like the only human being that would be streaming on Mac.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get like we're doing a WrestleMania stream, a 2-nighter at Awesomes, so we're gonna be streaming the whole thing there. So I have to bring my camera, and I can do it from my Mac.
A lot of the graphics cards have like built-in streaming benefits or some shit like that. I really don't know much about it. I think this graphics card I currently have has like some streaming shit on it, like good for streaming, but
I'm not doing much, man. Like I mean, like it's like I can do everything right now. There's some PC. There's weird ass hiccups like that. Like it's harder for me to solve because I don't really use PCs. But like last week, I missed 2 shows because nothing was working. I had to spend like 3 hours to redo everything, and I still can't get one of the windows. Like I can't get a browser on here and play audio. I can just have the browser, which technically I could have just did that. Actually, I didn't need the audio, but
I
whatever.
don't know if that's a PC problem or if that's a you problem.
I don't know. It's just fucking weird sometimes.
I never heard of a streamer that uses Mac. Honestly,
A
they
lot,
all
a lot of people use
game.
Macs.
Like who's streaming on Mac? I never heard of that.
I mean, you can stream off Macs for sure. You know, you can definitely stream off Macs.
I know, but it's like for gaming
But
while
I'm
you're
not gonna be,
streaming.
but I'm not gonna be gaming. That's the thing. If I'm mobile streaming, I'm not gonna be gaming at all.
Why do you need a Mac? Just get a PC.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like if I can stream.
Actually, like too expensive, dude. Like I don't even.
I already have
them.
them. I have them. I have them. I have like 4. I have 4 fucking
Why?
Macs. Or like 4 or 5. I have different laptops for different settings. You know, I got like a bed laptop. I got an office laptop. I got like a laptop that I use to stream that I have like monitors connected to it. Then I have a like an iMac. All my computers are cloned. The Macs, every one of them, there's numerous. But I have a lot of my computers are cloned. Like I can do everything on all of them. So if I do one thing,
What do you mean, like cloned?
so if I do
share data between them.
yeah, so if I do something on like my Mac at the store, the iMac, then I can get my laptop and I can kind of like I can
Do you have
see
a cloud drive?
Yeah, it's basically a cloud,
okay.
and everything syncs.
You can get that on PC too.
Yeah, I know you can do. You know, Google. People think that the whole Apple.
Or even on
wave-
Microsoft, you can do the same thing.
Yeah, but no. Google's really good. People think the Apple ecosystem of it's so easy, so seamless. It's so bro. If you have Google. Android is the same shit, literally. It's the same
Really
exact
is.
stuff. So it's like if I have my Google number, I put on my computer, I get my text on it. I can do everything. When you connect your Gmail basically connects all your browser data. It connects all your everything. So it's the same shit, you know. Apple's is a little bit easier, and it's like you have more products essentially.
I don't know how Apple's any easier than using the PC.
I just think it's
Honestly.
the user. It's better. It's the user. More user friendly, and you can solve problems differently. Like sometimes, you know what my solving the problem is for my PC? I have to shut the PC down and unplug it and plug it back in. That will never solve any Mac problem.
Turn shit off and then you plug it back in. That sounds like a really easy fix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I would never know that because I only use Macs, and that's never a Mac solving problem. So when I started doing that for PC, I'm like, okay, so like that's how I can solve certain things. Like the camera stopped connecting all of a sudden, like randomly, like weird little bugs PCs have. They've always had them. Like right when I started using it, I'm like, man, it's just remember using it. Like you can use it, but it's just always a extra little juice.
I think you're like an Apple drone. That's your problem.
I mean, I've used them and I use them well. I didn't just use them, so it's like I use them well for. I use PCs.
I use PCs on like daily basis, and I never have a problem. You know what I mean? It's just like weird. Apple has done like a number with its marketing where it's convinced people that its products like are somehow special, more special than other ones. When actually like a Mac, probably like a MacBook is probably like inferior in every single way to like a PC from a hardware standpoint. Like from a CPU, GPU, maybe not screen because they invest a lot of money in their screens, but like on everything else, like it's like I don't even know what you're paying for with that kind of stuff.
The M1 chip is one of the most like revolutionary chips, honestly.
Yeah, but is that better than like an AMD? You know what I mean? That's an APU anyway, right? No, it's not. I guarantee you it's not.
But like you're talking about an AMD that has to be like, okay, the M1, M2, M3, like there's many levels now. But if you compare like my MacBook Pro, the M1 Pro Max, to the like AMD, it'll compete. I'm
sure it'll compete, but like you don't get the same GPU performance. Like I don't know, it's too many sacrifices, I think.
No, I think the GPU is still good too. It doesn't because the chip doesn't use
There's no way
RAM.
it's as good as like an NVIDIA. Oh, huh? They don't use RAM.
The chips they barely offload on the RAM. Like it's their chips. The chips like it's I mean you still need good RAM, but at the same time you actually don't. Depending on what your workload. You know, if you're doing crazy stuff, of course you'll need the RAM still. But you can get away with an M1 without that much RAM, and you can still do a lot of stuff. Like I do all my video editing and all that stuff. The rendering goes on the iMac with the M1 chip. You know, it takes a little bit of time. Like if you have a better, you'll move, but it can do it, and it does it pretty decent. You know, and that's like not that expensive. It's like mine is expensive, but my iMac was $400 in the store. This guy got 2 terabytes, 16 gigs of RAM, maybe 4 terabytes. He had 2 terabytes, 16 gigs of RAM, and the M1 with the upgraded keyboard. All this, three bands. I got it for 700. It was the greatest deal I've got probably it's my favorite deal that I've never done this before. I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey man, I didn't know that this had 2 terabytes. Let me just send you. I sent him like $50.
You felt bad that you got such a good deal?
Yeah, I'm like, man, this guy, like, he was
He like steal it or something?
no, he was just he said he wanted to use a laptop now.
You fucking moron.
He got it during the
Like,
pandemic. He's an old white guy. Went to his damn basement.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally just couldn't do a Mac because I would use my shit for gaming and stuff like that, and I couldn't.
Yeah, if you're gaming,
it would be totally worthless to me.
Like gaming on Mac, that's like something that you can do everything on the Mac streaming wise except gaming. So if you're gonna game, Mac isn't like the way to go.
I just wouldn't like, even if I didn't, I still like, I wouldn't like the loss in like versatility that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you just have to adapt with a Mac. Like it's harder with the streaming because you got to adapt to weird things and do this. It's a more of a setup and it's more of a process to do, but you can do it.
I mean, I had this iPhone. First got it, I really hated it. Now I've just gotten used to it. I wouldn't even say the OS is any better than like Android or anything like that, honestly.
I prefer the Apple Android. I don't like. I have to use the Android more. No, like I have to like use it more, and I have to like do different things on it when it comes down to. Oh, this camera just shut down.
The only nice thing about the Apple is that you get the Apple Chat shit, and that's pretty much it though.
No, there's more to it than that. Like it's just faster. It's way faster.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, like to do work and to do stuff, bro. It's not even
on your iPhone.
iPhone for sure, but I'm more of like a laptop person. But like on my laptop, I will never choose to work on a PC over the what's it called?
What are you working on? Like editing videos?
I don't really do that. I don't edit videos like that, but.
What are you working on? I mean, you can code on a PC.
Website, no, I'll do all coding on the Mac if I'm doing that, but I'm not really doing that. I mean, I don't know how to code on. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to code on. It's harder to code on the PC. I don't know how to do it with Mac. Like I know everything that I need.
They're the same languages,
but it's like this process and setups are different. I mean, I'm sure it's the same, but I tried one time with one of my laptops to program on it, and I was able to do it. So like I can do it, but I just prefer. If I'm gonna fucking code, which I'm not. Believe it or not, when I use ChatGPT, if you're using it a lot and vigorously, it starts. You need a good computer for that too. Where's my camera?
Guess who owns ChatGPT now? Guess who owns ChatGPT?
Microsoft.
PC, baby.
Yep.
I mean, Apple's gonna try to get an AI too, but who knows what's gonna happen with that?
They're all gonna be basically once one does it, they'll all be essentially copied and cloned.
Because they tried to do the whole car thing and it didn't work out, so I'm kind of curious as to how like this AI push is gonna work out for them too. Fuck, I'm getting destroyed right now. You ever played Xbox Game Pass?
Hell no.
It's like the new thing. You don't got that?
People do that on the stream. People just do anything just to play some bullshit. I'm not about to be a part of that. I barely have time to do this. We gotta make these as entertaining as possible.
But I gotta get to sleep though.
I know, about to wrap. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm closing out too. All right.
I'll talk to you later. Peace out.
Power pack stream.
Trios or quads?
Power trios. Power pack.
Man, I wanted to run it back with squad we were just with because we actually had a team.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil.
How's Bab shooting right now?
He's on fire.
Enemy soldier incoming. Prep time's over, now you deploy to the war zone.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your chutes. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Let's get this done. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for
Okay,
your squad,
Abe.
soldier.
I want to see your best.
Leave. You're opening the bottom?
Yep.
Are you pushing them, Babs?
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
If you want me to.
No. I feel like we're
But I'm missing the drone down here.
It's fine though, it's not a bad echo, I don't think.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
They got the door open.
Babs, I'm nervous.
Why?
I'm alone over here.
Alright.
Yo, I just landed on one of them.
Wow,
I can't see him.
got me with the fucking thermite, bro.
Babs, can they go from the... Where's the other way out? Here they are. Laser.
Back on stage. Good work.
On us.
Hostile Guardian is active.
They zipped.
Gas is moving.
Oh!
From where?
Right here. How do you just smack me so fucking easy? I don't get it, bro.
Strike on the way.
Yeah, I don't either. There's a certain gun that
He's
just
jumping.
fucking just demolishes me. Yeah, I fucking mortared.
You got reinforcements inbound.
I'm going up.
Your squad made it to the
She
safe
get
zone.
plates.
Underneath us?
What are you doing?
I didn't see your name, bro.
Where'd those pussies go? Got that back.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Shooting at the bottom?
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Oh shit. Nice, guys.
Good shit.
Hold up.
I'm an idiot. I suck.
Prioritize opening loot
No,
cache.
I suck. That's not good shit for me.
25 left. Keep up the good work. Get ready. You're redeploying.
They got guns in here.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Hell yeah, I got that
We're
faggot gun that
outside
killed
the
me
top
earlier.
squads. Let's push harder to break in. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
Not really reading anybody, guys.
Good.
Soldier incoming.
Guys, what the fuck? Where are you? Look down, look down! Look down the other way!
Oh shit, the one's not down.
No, my bad.
Definitely wasn't down. He's behind from the other end, bro.
Son of a bitch bags.
Inbound.
One,
We are returning
Two.
you to the front. Earn this. All right, your squad's in the safe zone.
There you go.
one of them left. Oh, over here, on me, on me, on me!
You're good to go.
He's over there in the other left end.
Bottom? Okay, I don't know.
What?
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Holy shit, dude, he's beaming! Just look down. He's coming up. He's coming up. Abe, grab me.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Here we go.
They're landing. They're landing. Get ready to fight, Babs. They're coming in.
Where?
On me, I believe. Yep. There we go.
Operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Lead is yours. Keep the pressure on. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. You're losing ground. Move it. Head to the safe zone.
Hey, what are you doing?
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the
Where
end
you guys
game.
at?
Are they on you? I'm right under.
Batteries are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Getting to the church is where we gotta go. Oh shit.
Hit the church like we always do, huh?
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Here I go.
To the right of us.
Come on, I'm going in.
To the left of us. To the left of us.
We're in, we're in, we're in. Yours is above us.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in.
Fuck, we're in it.
I got the sniper out just because of.
They're coming.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
Move. Dave, help us. Yes, I love it.
I'm gonna use the kill bomb drone.
Down to one.
Bomb drone.
Killed one.
Stand back. Stand back, Babs.
I downed one, dude. I didn't get the kill. They must have revved.
They're all the way around us.
I thought I killed somebody's down.
Fuck them up. They're in the bottom, right here. They're weak right there. Behind us, behind us. On me. On me. Turn around, turn around. Fuck.
Got one down.
5 squads still operational in the
One down in there, guards are behind me. Double kill, squad white.
It's yours. Stay relentless and secure a victory. You got gas moving in. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Dave, I got you.
That squad's gonna be pissed. You descended
Here
to
you
the
go.
street.
Alright.
Get in, get
Abe,
ahead
I
of
know
them.
Abe, I know you saw that. Let me just go ham.
What's going on? Cup Darrow.
Across,
First time
guards,
shattered.
across.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's on the ground across too, man. Fuck. I thought you were saying get ahead as if there wasn't already somebody ahead of us.
Fuck, dude.
Yep. Fuck that one up.
Fuck that, big time.
You said get ahead. I started running. They just iced me.
Up DX arrow.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Let's get this done. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Oh.
Watch that airstrike near your
Gosh.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Your squad mates redeploying. Well done. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Come back up. Where you guys at?
Enemy soldier
job.
incoming.
One down.
Come.
Cross.
enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Precisioning. Drop. Any place out there? You safe?
Gas is closing in.
Coming up. They're coming up.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I'll be here, Babs. Nope, nope. They're 8 meters up here. They're inside.
Alright, your squad's
Up
in the
top.
safe zone.
Up top! Oh my god.
Sorry, Babs.
Squad mates redeploying.
good.
Well done.
Shot missed. No joy.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You see him on the heartbeat? He's outside.
Yeah, they're outside.
I'm gonna go get a shot at him.
Rogue signal broadcast detected. Encrypted signal confirmed. Your mission is to decrypt the signal by causing the most damage to enemy squads.
Come get me.
From where? Where are
Man,
they?
that guy got a fucking shot from the boat.
Got him.
On me!
Came up right on me.
They have no plates,
We're
Garza.
outside the top squads.
Bitch.
Time for bed.
Right on me, on me.
You're redeploying.
Come on, how did he beat me on that? That's incredible.
You got reinforcements inbound.
I did.
Did you take my guns, Abe?
You're losing ground.
Motherfucker.
Move
Motherfucker. You don't know how to use them.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
Still at that fucking boat.
What?
They're at the boat.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Yeah, and what's your point? Y'all wanna go and start moving up?
Gas is inbound.
I'm up for anything.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Yes.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
So we can hold down the church again if you guys want.
I'm down.
But actually stay in that hole. I'm gonna try to be heroes.
I'm
When I say the church, I mean this place right here.
Somebody's here.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. Be advised, Resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
What do you mean? Well, you have no fucking plates?
Top 25, well done.
Yeah, come on, Babs. Let's go get this action.
In the fucking room! No!
In the
Abe,
corner,
where'd you
Abe.
go?
Get him.
Abe, come
Never mind,
on.
don't come over there.
Oh my god.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Gas is moving.
We're dead. Fuck. Yeah, buy. Yeah, one person. I'll buy the other. Just buy me, and then I'll buy Garza. You can buy both with all the money that was in there. Close. I'm coming.
That was kind of gay of him. I mean, we should have cleared the room.
Shit.
That was kind of gay.
I'm good.
No,
Let's
man.
go. Getting back in there.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Help!
Five squads still operational on the AO. Got gas moving in. Advise you head to the safe zone. You got a lot of ground to cover.
Stay
An
here.
advanced UAV is online.
Friendly UAV entering area. Nearby target designated for friendly missile strike. Only 10 left.
Get in front of them. Get in front of them.
How the fuck did I come back?
I got you. Go. They're fighting. Just get in front of them. Get in front of them. They're all in gas. Get way in front and land quick. No! Not on the fucking Abe!
Stay alert. Less than 10, we're still
Yeah.
dead.
No!
Yeah, the get in front of him doesn't work all the time, because I tried to get in front of him 2 times and they just fucking hit me in the back.
Well, I mean,
They're
at
just
least
sitting-
not landing on...
Hey, speak for yourself, Garza.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations. This is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. Gear up, grab your chutes. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
I'll see you on the other side. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight.
Alright, guys. My last one. Let's get a dub.
Yep.
Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. You're back on station. Go get after it. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Bullet! No.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Gas is closing in.
Damn it, man. Two teams, that's what I thought.
Stand by for redeployment.
Wow. Wow. He knew exactly where I was. How?
Your squad mates redeployed.
Damn it, man. Just swarm me.
Stay alive, Abe.
You've got reinforcements inbound. We've intercepted an encrypted broadcast. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Collect the highest stockpile.
Don't know where you been
Unlock
at,
the
bro.
broadcast signal.
I'm dead, man. I'm right next to you. Are they chasing you?
Nah. They were at first, and they started fighting.
We're
I'm gonna check out that
outside
boat.
the top squads. Let's push harder to break in. Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Oh, they've been here.
Get ready to receive coordinates for a valuable weapon crate. You got gas moving in.
I'm impressed how I cannot find a
Oh
plate.
my god.
Still nothing.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
Dude, really?
Your squad mates redeploying.
I mean, you can
Well
buy
done.
shit. There's a buy station.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Yeah, I will buy a play box. Oh shit, dude! What the fuck? I got duped, bro. That was
Only
crazy.
25 remain. The weapon crate is in enemy hands. They claimed it.
That was garbage. I'm landing with Garza, bro.
I got my
Your
loadout.
loadout
There's
going
people
church,
there.
yeah. I'll go in there with you.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Oh wow, he got me.
Fire sale is active. Buy station.
I don't know how the hell he
prices
got
are
me from
adjusted.
so far.
Get ready. I'm going down
Gotta
real
get out of
quick.
here. I need plates.
You're telling me. Not a single plate anywhere. Going to the church? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna come look. Bro, no fucking
Enemies
plates.
dropping into the AO.
I'm gonna go under, grab ammo.
Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Gas is moving. Closing in.
Heading to Claymore.
Dropping into the AO. Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
Who's on us?
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
What the fuck, man? Look under. Oh, Garza, you're not here? I didn't know you left.
Squad
God
is down.
damn.
Stay alive to bring them back.
Holy
It was an up and
shit.
under.
25 were
Okay,
Alright, guys.
GG's.
Hard that time. Let's regroup and get back up there, yeah?